just
Removed curse.
removed curse. And
3 times
curse,
charm.
And removed curse. Until, in fact, it was 4 times the charm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so you went through 3 third levels and a 4th level spell slot.
Damn.
Sword curse, and you have just hidden the sword under some floorboards and moved a bed over it.
Yeah, good enough.
Kicked a hole in the floor.
The morning. What would you like to do?
I don't know if I rolled for my new personality yet.
Come on, summer.
Yeah, everyone loves summer. It's the most energetic season.
Yay.
1 is spring. Summer. Summer comes after spring, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Aoife's like,
Yeah! I forget what we're supposed to do, but let's do it!
so,
Oh, and before we set off, I make a new batch of good berries and tell each of you to take one, because you might try not to eat anything. And I tell each of you individually, mentally, of course, try not to eat anything here.
how many are you giving us?
1 each. That's enough to sustain you for the whole day.
All right, I'm going to not eat it.
Okay.
I'm going to pop it in my mouth when I'm unconscious.
Would rations that I brought into the Feywild be safe? My stuff?
Yeah. And then I tell you that just be careful not to eat anything, or don't take anything if someone offers you something.
What about bacon? Don't you guys want to cook bacon? Yeah! Alright. We gotta remember what we're supposed to do. You guys remember?
Well, I know we had discussed, we had a checklist. 1 was cure bow, going well. 2nd was possibly find the ambassadors and or go talk to the king guy about finding the ambassadors.
Find the ambassadors. Moon Maiden.
I'm interested in the maiden of the moon. Yeah.
Silverwood, Silvestri, Sinestri, Finestri. I mean, I like Silverwood because my people are from there, is what the spiders told me.
And that's where the maiden moon is? Moon maiden hangs out there?
Is she there? I thought that was a different spot. Let me try to remember.
Let me
As you try to remember, you remember that's definitely not the same spot.
Not the same spot. Silverwood, Solancy. Oh, that's where the capital of the Summer Court is. Queen Titania rules from there.
Well, looking at my notes, the Maiden of the Moon fought Victor, the lycanthrope lover. And now he's in the forest the Broken Veil. The Formorians came from Shalai below the ground, and they took over Harrowheim. They pushed Victor back into the Broken Veil, into Shatterstone, 300 years ago. The Maiden won a peace treaty signed by Victor and his lycanthropes, confined into one area. The Maiden also has lycanthropes with repressed abilities, and there are lycanthropes in this city with maybe repressed abilities. Disaster Cavier is maybe my brother or something.
Half-brother, right?
Yeah. Something like that. So he killed people and banished people and Feynapped people in the Silverwood Selenisi, and it could be me. And then he hangs out with like 4 or 5 different people. My dad's name is Ira. Yeah, okay, so in Selenisi, Titania, who rules over the Summer Court, is there. And, I don't know, yeah, there's a Green Court, and a Summer Court, and a Seelie Court, and an Unseelie Court. I don't know what they are. Do you?
I look like I'm trying to remember.
If you try to remember, maybe look at that.
Oh. Well, in your head, I tell you, I remember Seelie means good, and Unseelie means bad.
Yeah, what's going on with the Green Court and Summer Court? I want to know! Bo, you remember anything?
I was cursed yesterday.
Yeah. You don't feel like murdering everybody now?
No, I'm kind of scared of how I felt yesterday.
Cool. I'll murder people for you.
Not sure how I feel about that, but
Only bad people.
And you hear my voice. I think I remember that Summer and Green Courts are part of the Sealy Court.
Summer Courts and Green Courts are in the Sealy Court?
Yes.
Cool. So, I think we gotta
That is what my
decide,
instinct is telling me.
do we visit this king in order to find information about these ambassadors? Do we go check out the Moon Maiden? Well, why are we checking out the Moon Maiden? I know you really want to visit her.
I know I had some good reasons. I
Yeah.
think it was just because, hold on.
So many facts. If
How
only
do
I
we-
could just roll insight and decide what to do. I know what the
How
best
do
way
we
to
get
go
back
is.
home?
How do I get home?
How do we get back home?
Oh, that was just part of
The material plane.
because she might know about the Goliaths. I was thinking for Bo's perspective, because
that's
the
right.
Goliaths got pushed into that area. Maybe I think if I remember.
Well, you know, as much as I want to get back home, I want to find out about my dad and mom first. They got murdered. Maybe I need to avenge their death and kill my half-brother. So, and then we'll go home. Maybe I have other relatives that aren't evil. Although I think the spiders would have told me. Anyway, I wrote down what they said. So, if we go to the Moon Maiden, we'll find out maybe about the Goliaths. If we go to the Silverwood, we'll find out about, like, my people that killed my parents, maybe. And if we try to
Question.
find the ambassadors, maybe the best way is to ask the king? I don't know.
Yeah, well, we should probably find out, who they were and where we might find them. I don't know who the best person to think. Question: wasn't there also were we trying to find a body to put Xander back in?
Yeah. Yeah, he's in my ring, you know.
Yeah.
You don't know which finger it's on. It's invisible.
and the missing ambassador.
The two of them.
Oh, the two of them, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we can make.
I'm pretty sure there's just one.
One missing ambassador?
Yeah.
Oh, the other one got it. 8?
Well, the other. So there's an Unseelie ambassador that's missing,
Uh-huh.
and you're pretty sure that the Sealy ambassador is someone related to Harrington.
Oh.
That's why Harrington was waiting for the Unseelie ambassador.
So there's only one ambassador missing. Unseelie. So the one that was headed to meet with Harrington that got lost. So for some reason I feel like we should ask the king about the Unseelie ambassador. But then also like, you know, some of these places with these people might have some Unseelie stuff. Well, I mean, I'm willing to just roll a D3. Visit the king.
Well, one thing with
Moon Maidens.
well, just because the fuzz was after us before for what now they seem to be off our backs, but did they say something? They just said the king was mad, right? They didn't say that he needed to talk to us or anything.
Are you Tabitha today?
I am still.
It's a cool shawl.
Thank you. I got it.
Really fashionable.
I got it at the market.
I mimic back to you what the constable guy had said about the king's really mad and he's taking it out on us. It's bad when he's upset because he starts killing people.
Well, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm pretty impulsive when I'm in my summer form. So
Maybe a bad time to talk to the king.
I'm gonna roll a d3, and then I'm just gonna do whatever it is in a really forceful manner.
What are the three?
Visit the king, go to the Moon Maiden, go to the Silverwood Sinestry.
Okay.
I gave all my d3s to a barbarian.
No, I got one. You want it?
It's a 1. Visit the king.
Oh shit!
Time to die.
Well, let's just be clear. My strategy in approaching the king is that we offer ourselves as doing him a favor by looking for the thing and maybe get on his good side and keep the fuzz off our back while we're going about our business.
I'm just gonna yell at him. Where is the ambassador?
Otherwise, if we are asking questions and doing stuff, it might, attract attention. that we
Look,
don't-
I'll try to keep my mouth shut while you say smart things.
We'll see. I'm not that smart, but okay.
I mean, I'm smart, but I'm
It's
ready
real
for
rough
fun.
today.
Yeah.
Nobody has that calm feelings thing, do they? Calm
You want to
emotions.
cast calm emotions on me?
Can we do a little something? Maybe just a couple of
To the king!
couple of drinks at the pub before we go.
I'm gonna start marching out of the room
All right, you march on out of the room.
with
It's,
Petunia.
I follow Eva.
yeah, Aoife just
He wants my ring.
kind of marching right out of there. You hear the footsteps going out there, going down the stairs. It's pretty quiet. It's fairly early in the morning. There's nobody really active. There's just one person inside cleaning.
I'm going to visit the king to find out about the unseal the ambassador so we can fix it.
The person just kind of looks up at you.
Yeah.
I guess you're just gonna march right out.
I march out the door of the
All right,
tavern. Yeah.
you march right out of the tavern. You can see the sun is just starting to hit the horizon. You can smell chimney smoke hanging over the city. It's pretty quiet. It's just a few animal-looking people walking on the streets. They look like they're off to go wherever they need to work. You can even see some of the houses still have lights in the windows from people waking up, and the sunlight not quite reaching the buildings yet.
I bet this would be peaceful. Fuel it.
I'm just mimicking Evo, so we're both stomping.
All right. So what's the plan? How are you gonna?
Yeah, you heard me say
no,
it.
No plan.
Do we know where we're going?
No, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna ask where the castle is and then go to it. I'm gonna look around for a castle, even though I think I know it's underground, right?
Yeah.
So I guess I wouldn't look around. I'm just gonna find the first person and ask where the castle
All right.
is.
You see a very large wolf person walking down the street. They seem to have some kind of helmet and lunch pail.
Hey, do you know where the castle is? You know where the king is?
King Branor?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Branor the Brave or whatever.
Yeah. You just go down. You just go down there.
Well, how do I do that?
Oh, you can follow me.
Okay.
I'm headed down there right now for work.
Oh yeah. What do you do?
Stuff.
Cool. All right, let's go.
All right, let's go. He seems excited. So he starts walking south. You guys are kind of at the north end. Of the
Is
city.
anybody else with me except for him?
I'm coming. I'm
Oh,
with
you guys are there?
Going.
All right. Everybody's going. So this very
Storm
large
off by
wolf
ourselves.
starts making small talk. So what do you guys want to talk to the king about?
And then I quickly say to you, Eva, in your head, just be careful not to lie. Lying's very bad here.
Well,
And I say that to you as well.
my name's
and Paul,
Clarissa.
I say that to you. Say whatever you do, don't lie.
Well, my name's Clarissa, and I'm trying to find the ambassador, the missing ambassador.
So Mears, Tinny, and Hugh, as you guys are walking around, you see like a kind of another signboard, like what you saw by the Hall of Records. And on it, you don't see your guys' picture, but you see some posts on it. But you do see a little sign that says "The King wants you," and it shows a Fomorian pointing, and it says on there, it says, "Snitches make riches."
Nice. Can I grab it?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay, I'll grab it and I'll just walk with it.
It says, so what was that again about the king? What are you trying to... It's kind of unusual for people to actually gonna willingly want to talk to the king.
Well, we think he might have information about this unseelie ambassador that's missing.
He says, yeah, I've heard something about that. If you do, you might be interested. That sounds good.
Yeah!
Yeah. Oh,
As I say that, like flames come up out of my fingers and my hair.
quite an excitable person.
I'm a gorgeous blonde elven woman.
All right.
I'm burning.
So the wolf leads you guys down to the southern part of the city. Doesn't take too long to get to, and you see a large cavern entrance. And this cavern entrance seems to lead down. And he says, "It's just down there."
Insight check.
All right.
Bo, you alright? You seem depressed.
No, just kind of quiet today, I guess.
We're gonna
21.
find your family, man.
You think he's
Yeah.
the truth?
Okay.
Yesterday was
Just-
rough, and we're going to
just
see the
down that
king.
way.
And I just
You gotta-
hope it all goes well. We
Tells
gotta
you
keep
there's
him
quite a
happy.
ways to go.
Mm.
He says,
Do we?
But once you're down there, you can't miss.
Well, the guard guy said that he'll kill us if he's not in a good mood. So I think we gotta keep him happy.
If he tries to kill me, you know what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
Something.
So you're at this cavern entrance, and he says so long.
He said so long. I thought he was going down here to work.
No, he's not.
All right, I'm gonna march into the cavern.
Yeah.
Let's see this king.
All right. As you go down the cavern, you slowly go through a very large winding tunnel, and you feel like you've gone quite a long distance. You've probably been walking about 20 minutes, and you've ended up at the entrance to something. You can see some light inside. How do you want to proceed?
What's around us?
Stone.
Oh,
It's
just
just
stone.
stone walls. Yeah, it looks like it's carved straight through. There's no actual like brick or anything. It's just a tunnel. It's flat on the bottom, semicircular on top. The entrance is probably about 40 feet across and 6 feet wide.
Excuse me.
It's a big gate or something.
No, there's no gate.
Bo, try knocking.
Okay.
There's no gate. It's just a big hole.
I'm gonna just keep walking.
Okay.
Interhole.
All right. So as you go in, it's very dimly lit. To your left, you can see a very large stone building, and there appears to be some kind of stone gates that are in front of the area, almost like they could close it off if they wanted to where you just walked through, but it's currently completely open. In front of you, you can see some kind of large, strange-looking masses and some small buildings in the distance. Past that, it's a little too dark to tell what there is. To your right, you can see a cliff face, and dimly lit above it, there's a giant spider. The cliff is probably about 100 feet tall, and you're guessing the spider is similarly tall. When you look straight up above that, catches your eye, is a giant disc in the top of this cavern that looks like the moon. and it is on the same current phase as the moon itself, from what you remember from last night. Illuminated below that moon disk, you see a castle.
Is different from the large building?
Yes. Yeah, you're next to a very large stone structure, but the castle, there's a castle that you can just see, because of the moon light going directly on it, you can see the outline of it, but it's quite far away.
Are there any...
You're guessing it's probably close to 1.5 miles, and the building is extremely large.
What's the spider doing?
You can't tell, it just seems to be sitting there. It's a massive spider, almost as big as the castle.
It's probably one of those information spiders. They drop leaves full of stuff.
Is there any movement of people or anybody walking around in this area?
Where you are right now, you don't see anybody at all.
Hey, spider, where's the king?
You're guessing the spider is probably about 1 mile away.
I still yell that.
All right.
Are there any people nearby?
No, she just says there's no people that you see. It doesn't seem very active right now.
I can't hear.
During our 20-minute walk, I would have told each of you some of the things that I've remembered about the Fae. Like I'd say, like, you know, be careful, don't make any promises, don't lie, don't eat anything. And you especially, I say, don't take anything. ... unless you have something to give in return.
And when you said to me about not making any promises, I'm gonna say,
Well, I can't make any promises.
I don't know. So does that mean you're gonna stop stealing stuff, like those golden spoons and stuff?
I didn't steal. I just helped myself.
Okay, so your rules are fake. Good to know. Just everybody remember, my name is Clarissa Steelgirdle. Okay?
I'm gonna start walking over to the stone structure near us.
Okay, yeah, you can walk right up to it. The door on it, it looks like this is actually built out of stone. It's made out of very large blocks. There is a open doorway. It looks like there is a door on it, but it doesn't seem like it's not closed or anything. And the doorway is about 15 feet tall and about 10 feet wide. And there's a very large door, but it's propped completely open.
And there's no one around, no guards, no nothing?
No. And
I think it's a guard house.
And the building, as you're walking up to it, seems to have a platform above it, and above that there's an additional tower.
Alright, I'm going in.
Alright, you walk right in, and inside you see a couple of Fomorians in full plate. They have very large swords across their backs. They're just kind of standing around talking like this, just like, and then there's one at a desk that seems to be working on some paperwork.
As we walk in, I hide behind Bo.
Are there any signs that indicate what this place is, like, you know, guardhouse or archive shop? Or
Can anybody read giant?
I think I can.
Bo,
No.
Bo. Bo might be able to. I just got my usual shit.
Yeah, I can read giant.
All right, so you can see that it says it's a guard barracks and a gateway.
Oh, it says guard barracks and gateway.
Oh.
Gateway.
I'm gonna say to the guy behind the desk, "Hey, what's this the gateway to?"
All right, and then he says something to you and you don't understand it. He tells you, or you hear what he says, and he says, "You effing idiot! This is the gateway outside of the city."
Can you tell me that he said that? No.
What did he say, Bo?
Okay, yeah. Then I would tell you what he said.
Ask him if the king is in that castle over there.
Alright. I'll relay the message.
Where the hell else would he be?
He said yes.
Alright. I'm about to leave and walk towards the castle.
Bo, could you ask them if there's a way in which we get granted an audience with the king?
Oh yeah, that's smart. I'll ask him if there's any way we could be granted audience with the king.
They kind of look at each other. Did you commit any crimes recently?
No, we wanted to try and help him find the missing representative from the Unseelie court. We thought he might be interested in that.
Interesting. That's what he says. And then he goes and he starts writing something on a piece of paper. He folds it over. You see him pick up a big stamp it, and then he gets a piece of wax, puts it on the thing, and you see him produce some fire and stamp his hand right on it. And he says, just take this.
Alright.
I'm already halfway out the door. I'm just walking towards the castle.
Yeah, alright, you just start walking towards the castle. While everybody else is in here still, I'm assuming.
Getting a permission slip.
Yeah,
that
once
we
I have
actually
this,
need.
Yeah.
once I have the paper, I'll
I'm
start
basically
chasing
hanging
after
on
Aoife.
Bo's shoulder looking
Yeah.
over.
It's it's this really big, huge piece of paper too, because it's their size.
Okay.
And then I'll look behind me like,
Hey, what are you guys doing? Come on.
So if you're gonna follow him,
We have some documentation that might be in order.
What do you got there? I'm gonna reach towards it with a little bit of fire coming off my hands.
Smack.
He said this is supposed to get us in there to grant us an audience with the king.
What does it say? Can you read something on it? What does it say?
It has a seal on it. I don't really want to pop it open in case it's important to keep the seal on it.
Good thinking, Bo.
Let's just hope it doesn't say kill these people.
That would suck.
Alright, let's go. Come on, who cares? One way or the other.
all right. So if you guys keep following him, I'm gonna assume you're gonna follow him.
Yes.
As you guys start walking, you notice it does seem to have a paved street, kind of winding up in that direction. As you start entering the cavern proper, you can, and your eyes are adjusting, you can see flickering lights all over the place. It looks almost like street lights. And in the cavern above, it almost looks like stars. You're not exactly sure what on the cavern ceiling is lighting it up. As you're approaching these kind of masses that you're seeing around you, you can see that they're actually very large funguses, like just gigantic tree-like fungus. And you can see that they're fenced off. And as you approach, you're kind of starting to guess that these are sort of like a farm. And you can see small bipedal creatures kind of working about inside of them. And you can also see some small, kind of rundown looking buildings with people also working. Or you see some people that seem to be, or some humanoid forms that seem to be just kind of sitting around or laying on the ground inside little fenced off areas.
Whoa. Do I recognize what these creatures are?
If you want to approach, you can try and see. It's pretty dark in here. The only illumination is the full moon and the small amounts of other lights that you see. Do you want to get closer?
Sure.
All right. Do you want to go closer to the buildings? Do you want to go closer to the fungus-looking stuff?
Which way gets us toward the castle?
They're kind of interspersed. They're all. This is quite a long area. A stretch of it that you're guessing is probably 3/4 of a mile of all of this.
Go ahead and tell me no to this. Can I cast create bonfire on a mage hand and then send the mage hand up in the air to
create bonfire
a
is 5 foot.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Just an idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I knew you were going to say no.
Yeah.
I just had to ask.
I can produce a flame.
I have a
I can
hooded
cast
lantern.
daylight. I can cast light.
Throw it at someone.
I got a light.
You got.
Trying not to attract a lot of attention.
Well, I was gonna throw a bonfire in the air, but I guess you guys got other ways to see. Anyway, I'm trying to go to the castle, but if any of you guys are curious about those little things,
I'm on Bo's shoulder because my little legs are tired.
I'm very clearly not able to see in the dark.
I'm gonna bust out.
I'm just gonna guide you telepathically.
I'll take out my hooded lantern and start trying to.
Well,
like,
I mean, you can see, but it is dark, so it's kind of that.
yeah, make our way over.
Yeah, there is lights. You are seeing lights around, but
Well, let's.
I'll go by the fungus and look at those.
okay.
Dude.
So as you approach the fungus, you can see they're very tall. As you're approaching, some of them maybe as high as 50 feet, maybe 10 feet in diameter. You can see some medium to small creatures, or even some tiny ones, seem to be working on these funguses. Some of them they have little tools and they're kind of cutting away at them.
What the heck are they?
So as you get really close, you can see they start turning around, and when they turn around and they look at you, a lot of them you can kind of see light from their eyes, but you also see symbols on their foreheads. There is this symbol on their forehead
Whoa.
of each one of them. It's glowing orange. And let's see, this group. You can see that 3 of them look human. You're guessing. There is one fairy that looks like it's had its wings cut off. And there is something large that you can't quite make out. It's a little farther back.
I rejoin the group and tell them what I saw.
I'm gonna go over there. Let's see the same stuff.
Yeah, you see the same thing.
I'm gonna say, hey, what are you guys doing with that mushroom? Is it a mushroom? Does it look like a mushroom or?
Yeah, it looks like
Giant
giant
fungus tree.
fungus. Yeah. And there's like smaller branches of fungus kind of coming off, and those little funguses on the ground.
But does it kind of look like mushroom caps on stems kind of thing?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna commit that symbol to memory.
Okay.
What are you guys doing on that fungus?
They don't answer you.
I'll say it in Sylvan.
They don't answer you.
Do they even like acknowledge that we're there?
They're looking
they
at you.
They looked at
They're
us,
looking at
but
you,
they're
yeah.
just looking.
Yeah.
Not even the fairy. The fairy doesn't respond to the Sylvan. Are you guys like slaves? You got brands on your foreheads?
And you see one of them go like this.
Are you slaves of the king? Are you making him money by working on that mushroom?
They don't really.
Are you getting food from that mushroom?
They don't really. Get anything.
Can I use my studies of books to try to figure out what they're doing with that mushroom?
You're guessing they're harvesting stuff from it.
Gosh darn.
It's probably a food source would be your assumption, but you're not 100% sure.
Are you guys harvesting food? Do you want us to free you?
And they start looking at each other, and they start backing away.
I don't look around for any like guard type people.
You don't see anybody that looks like a guard, but you do see the bigger one that was in the back start walking forward, and you can see it's a Fomorian.
I'm gonna say, 'cause work is freedom. The freedom of work is joy. And I wanted to help share that with you.
And you can see he has the same symbol on his forehead. And he goes,
You like working? Are you saying you want to be freed from work? What's the best way to free you? Does it involve killing a certain person? Cool. Bo, what do you think?
There's a lot to think about.
Are there any traces of the fungus that they're harvesting that's like outside of the fence?
no.
Sorry, I interrupted you. What were you gonna say?
I said that's a lot to think about. Maybe if the king's in a good mood, we'll see if we can do something to free him.
Yeah, we'll free him.
Why do you want to free him?
The king will free the king.
Are you messaging me
Yeah.
so that only you can hear?
Mm-hmm.
We'll free the king from his mortal coil. Then we'll free all the slaves. Or not, whatever.
You doing anything?
Hiding. Preparing to die.
You should try to talk to that fungus, see if it's alive. Or whatever. See if it has thoughts.
And I look at the fungus and I try to talk to it telepathically using Sylvan.
If you try to tell them, yeah, you don't, there's nothing.
Oh.
How do you-
Yeah. So I'm just staring intently. at
Yeah,
this fungus.
very intensely trying to communicate with the fungus.
You said there were caged animals? Or bipedal creatures, rather? Is it them,
That's
or is
these
it a
guys.
different...
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's these
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Does am I able to see, like, from where we see this group, can we see, are we close enough to see other groups of where there's workers?
You're guessing throughout this entire area.
This is all these workers.
Yeah. And you're not sure how far it goes back because it's quite dense. But it seems to go almost to the cliff face.
I want to ask the one of them if they know. Is it this mark that keeps you bound to this? And I assume this is a magic mark. It's not like a. Oof. Do you know who gave you this mark? Is it the king? Gotcha.
Are you guys not allowed to talk? Save the cheerleader, save the world.
So the cheerleader.
I'm gonna start walking towards the castle.
Okay. So as you start going towards the castle,
I'll say, we'll do what we can. No promises.
you continue down a pathway, kind of going through all these large groups of funguses and small buildings with fences around them, and it starts to narrow a bit, and you're getting very close to this very large cliff face. Off to your left, you can see it kind of continues that way, but it's quite far. There's kind of, in this area that you've reached, there's kind of a mist to it. It feels extremely damp. And it looks like the way it goes this way, there is also a possible drop-off. To your right, you can see there's this kind of pathway that you've been on turns to go parallel with the cliff, and in the distance you can see a very large bridge.
That goes still towards the castle.
Well, it's kind of turning. So you're at the cliff face. It's about 100 feet, You can go to the right. You can see that it heads towards a bridge of some kind that's extremely large. Or you can go to the left, and to the left you can see that it seems to go to something, you're not sure what.
The bridge, does the bridge look, look like it goes to the castle?
You're not really sure.
Can I send Petunia up in the air to look around, try to figure out which way's the right way to go?
Okay, yeah. If you send Petunia up in the air, and
she's
I'm
gonna
assuming
die.
You're gonna look through her eyes,
Yeah.
as people often do. You're gonna get a much better view of the scene.
Yay! I thought you were gonna say if you send her up the air, I'm gonna
She's-
kill her.
she's dead, yeah.
With a stalagmite,
So
stalactite.
you can see the area you came through was here. This is the guardhouse. There's a very large chasm here. This is all farm that you've been in. There's a path that goes this way. This is the cliff face that I was talking about. That's the bridge. There appears to be a very large river coming through here with a waterfall on this side. Far to this side, there's a very large switchback path that leads up to this platform. The spider, Petunia can see that the spider looks like it's made of a stone. You can do a religion or an arcana check.
Okay. Can I take a picture of that, or do I need to try to take a picture with my mind?
You can take a picture with your mind unless you have...
One of those
he-
books that
he can take a picture
He
of
does
it.
not see it, but you're
Guidance.
seeing it through your eyes.
Guidance on my. What am I doing again?
a religion or
Okay.
arcana.
No, we'll add something to it. It's going to be high. Is 25, 29.
Okay. You're guessing it's actually probably a temple, and you're guessing it's a temple of Lolth.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Fun.
Which is, as you probably remember, a Drow dark elf god. And then there seems to be a lot of larger buildings up on this upper area where that temple seems to be. And then above that, there's another raised area where the castle is.
So, where's the you are here?
You are here.
Okay, so farmland, chasm. What's on the other side of the chasm? On the left?
On
the-
this side,
yeah.
it kind of looks like a lot of small buildings, kind of dilapidated buildings.
Uh-huh.
And this area seems to be a large rock slide area.
Uh-huh. And this is so the bridge is over the river, and then there the waterfall goes up to some other stuff.
Yeah.
So is there a visible way up the waterfall?
To this side, on the other side, you can see.
Oh, the switchback trail.
Yeah, there's a switchback trail.
You cross the bridge and go up the switchback trail. Okay, well I'll tell everybody what I saw.
Does
I'll
the,
say.
and you hear me say, does the river cross in front of the castle?
I don't know. I don't remember already. I'm just so impulsive. But basically, we cross the bridge. We go up the switchback trail. We get to some buildings. There's a temple there. And then you gotta go further. And then there's the castle. Way up in the back corner.
It's a really cool drawing, by the way.
Thanks.
So, step one, cross the bridge. That's what I always say.
I think we have to be careful crossing bodies of water. Because we're going to be crossing into their... I'm trying to remember the word. I just remember my parents telling me not to cross rivers. Because then you're in their area.
Well, I'll send Petunia up in the air again to see if there's any other way to get there besides crossing
The other way
water.
was rock slides.
The river. There seems to be a lake at the top on the side of the castle, and the waterfall drops here, and then it switches back to here, and then comes down, switching back to there, and then drops off.
Yeah, you know what? I'm crossing water. Here I go.
Start going across the bridge.
All right, so as you approach the bridge, it's very large. The bridge itself is about 300 feet wide, and the river is very loud. It's kicking up a lot of mist, and it looks like the river's probably at this point about 80 feet across. There are very large pillars on this bridge, and they seem to have guard towers on them. I'm just gonna go right over.
Bo,
But wave that.
hold up that permission slip.
Okay. I hold up the paper.
Okay. Nobody seems to. You don't even see anybody. Like it looks like kind of like the other guard tower. Like nobody's even paying attention.
And keep walking then.
All right. So you go over this very large bridge. At its peak, it's probably 80 feet up.
While I'm doing it, I'm gonna be like,
I'm going over water. Oh.
You don't notice anything happening, but as you get over the bridge, it seems to be visibly brighter in this area. It's much brighter. It's almost like as soon as you pass the water, for some reason there's more light here. Like the light of that moon is just 3 times brighter. As you go over it and you're reaching it, the top of it, and you start walking down, you can see below you is a large amount of buildings forming a marketplace. You can see people setting up stalls in the market, and or at least forms setting up stalls in the market, and you can see that there's looks like street lights in this area. There's a lot of these poles with lights hanging from them. And off in the distance, you can see that there's the switchbacks that you saw. They're carved in the cliff face, going, 100 feet out.
Well, switchbacks look good to me.
I'm still on Bo's shoulder, so wherever he goes, I go.
Okay, if everybody's gonna you're gonna go to the switchbacks. As you're going to the switchbacks, Hugh, you notice that something odd about the street lights. There's something strange about them to you.
So the lights coming from the moon from the top of the cavern, and there's streetlights?
Yeah, and they're street lights, yes. Yeah.
Can I figure out why I'm...
If you want to approach any of them.
I will.
The people in the marketplace, can we see them pretty well, or the beings?
You're not very close. It's a very large area. The
Okay.
marketplace is probably a quarter mile across.
Oh.
Yeah, quarter mile by quarter mile. So as you approach one of the street lights, you can see it moves a little. Like
The whole light moves.
It's like this, and then all of a sudden you'll see it like shake and go like that. And there's a light right here. Do you want to get closer?
Yeah.
All right. As you get close to it, you can see it looks like a giant insect of some kind. And on its tail, there's a light. And as you approach, it kind of shifts and moves back and forth and looks at you.
I return to the group, tell them what I saw.
That's crazy.
Some weird stuff down here.
Yeah, I hope we don't have to fight that.
We could try talking to it.
Yeah. Does it?
Don't you like to talk to things?
My other character. I don't know if this person doesn't have that ability.
I could cast speak with animals.
You want it?
I want to take a look too a little
Sure.
closer, and you tell me about that light at the light insects. And do they have the same symbol, or are
No, they
they're
don't have a
just
symbol on them.
willingly being lights? Maybe.
Well, Bo can speak with animals.
Hey Bo, why don't you talk to the street light?
Yeah, can I cast speak with animals as a ritual and talk to them?
Sure. Okay, you stand there for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think so.
And you see Bo chanting away. As you're doing that, you can see a group of people crossing over the bridge. They're carrying some stuff in packs and they're kind of walking past you.
Do they have marks on their head?
No. A couple
Okay.
of them look like they're wolf people, similar to what you saw above. And some of them also look like goblins. And a couple of orcs.
Hey, what you guys doing? What's up?
Hey, we're just setting up shop for the day.
Oh yeah, what are you selling?
They tell you that they're selling handicrafts.
Cool. Can I see one? I'll buy it, maybe.
Sure, yeah. They take out some doilies that seem to be made out of some kind of like reed-like material.
Cool.
Beautiful.
And they all start surrounding you and they're like, you buy it. You buy it. You buy it. They get closer.
These doilies are really great. Thanks.
Yeah, they put it in your hand.
How much is it?
He says you pay me for it.
How much?
Just pay me.
All right, give me 5 doilies for 1 gold.
And he gives you 5 doilies. And he takes the gold.
These are beautiful. Thank you. You guys are great. Hey, here's a doily, everybody. It's a doily for everyone.
And they continue on their way.
Yeah, reed doilies are cool.
Yeah, he's laughing because he stole a doily in my
Did you really?
Friday
That's
night
hilarious.
game.
That's awesome.
That was like a professor lady, and I was trying to steal her nameplate, but I couldn't get it, so then I got a doily later.
That's hilarious. So you can see that more people are starting to filter in, and he's
What does my
chanting
doily look
away,
like?
and you, huh?
What does my doily look like?
It's just like a simple
It's made out of reeds.
pattern.
And,
Yeah.
It's cool. Was it cool?
The rustic.
Do I think it's cool?
I don't know what your character likes, so let's see. You think it's actually really nice. You're like, wow, this is really nice.
This doily's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put it in with my books and stuff so it doesn't get wrecked.
yeah.
All right.
So you complete your spell, and as you do, you can see there's a few of these things walking around.
The insects?
Yeah.
I'll try to talk to whichever one's closest.
Okay. You walk up.
And I'll be like, hello there.
You feed me?
What would you want to eat?
Food. Feed me?
I'll give it a piece of ration.
It starts eating it. It walks up and it starts eating it out of your hand.
Do you know where I can go to meet the king?
Says, who's king?
That's alright, little guy. You keep it on. I don't think they know anything.
Ask it why it sits by a street all the time.
Alright, why do you sit by the street all the time?
This is street?
Ask it why it sits here all the time.
Why do you sit here all the time?
They feed me?
They do feed you. I'll give them another ration. That's probably it.
And you can kind of see that there's some moths and things flying around these lights. Some large, some small. But yeah, it seemed happy to talk to you.
Oh, wait, actually, before we go, can I say, would you follow me?
I follow you.
Alright. Now we can see a little bit better, probably.
Nice.
It will follow you.
Alright.
Yeah, now we got our own light.
Cool.
Does it have a name?
Do you have a name?
What name?
Nope.
No.
Does it look dangerous at all? Like it could fight?
It looks like now that you're very close to it and you're getting a good look at it, you can see the light itself has something kind of swirling inside, and the protrusion that's underneath that almost looks like an ornamental thing from a light is a stinger.
Has it worked here long? Has it been here long? Does it know how old it is?
I don't think so.
Ask it if it'll like be our friend, so won't kill us.
All right. Will you be our friend if we keep feeding you?
Friend, food? Yes.
Won't hurt us?
Won't hurt? Yes.
All right.
Food?
Yeah. Seems mostly amenable to it.
Alright.
Alright. Let's go! Oh, alright, so what's next? Walk in.
So
Switchbacks.
you can either continue towards the marketplace or you can go up. I'm assuming you're gonna go up the switchbacks.
Did you want to go to a marketplace?
I don't really anything.
Does anybody have anything they want to buy?
I have stuff I want to trade.
I think I'm still carrying 2 leather armors for you, Aoife.
It does look like they're still just setting up though.
He's got 2 leather armors to sell. Hell, let's go.
I go to the marketplace.
All right. It's pretty empty still, but a lot of people are setting up their stalls. It's pretty quiet.
Anybody that looks like they do weapons and armor type stuff?
Let's see.
Nothing but doilies.
Yeah.
It's a doily
Yeah.
market.
Welcome
No,
to the
you don't-
Saturday
you don't
Doily
see
Market.
You don't see any
Doilies for
weapons or
days.
armor at this point.
It's craft mart.
Hey, anybody want to buy some leather armor? It's pretty cool.
You just say that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see in this area right here. Remember, this is a very large area. So there's lots
Just
of-
shouting.
Yeah, shouting.
Burning Eladrin lady.
Nobody really pays attention.
I'm pretty gorgeous. People might be swayed by how gorgeous I am.
Not to a wolf man.
Do we see anyone selling anything like potions or scrolls?
No.
No? Okay.
What do you want to trade, Mirrors?
I thought they had some stuff. Oh.
Don't trade that doily I gave you.
Is
That's
anyone-
a friendship doily.
Is anyone selling any kind of like seeds or stuff for planting?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
There does seem to be somebody that has some kind of things that look like seeds.
Okay. I'll.
Okay, as you approach, you can see they're setting up still,
Mhm.
but they do seem to have some baskets of things like acorns and sunflower seeds.
Hmm. I'm trying to remember, or here's just remembering how people used to ask how much things were to the blacksmith, because I'm gonna mimic it. So I search for the words, and then in kind of a female voice, I say, "How much is this one?"
It just as you pay me.
And I look, and then I take out my notebook and I write, in, I guess it would be Sylvan here. I write,
The person that you're talking to is a goblin.
oh, okay, so I'll just write it in common for now. And I write, bag of seeds for gold ladle. And I put a question mark and I show it to him.
Wow.
It picks up a big old bag of seeds.
Okay, I'll take out my gold ladle.
All right.
I'll give it to him.
And you guys trade?
Okay.
That didn't seem like a good deal to me.
You've got a bunch of seeds.
Cool.
Was that like 500 gold or something for a bag of seeds?
Money doesn't. Mirror's not concerned about money.
What kind of seeds?
So I walk over and
There's sunflower seeds.
I open it. It's just all sunflower seeds?
Yeah, it's just a huge bag of sunflower seeds. Yeah.
Oh, I wanted like a bag of mixed seeds.
Oh, they didn't have mixed seeds.
But you said there was like different.
Acorns.
Yeah, they had acorns and they had sunflower seeds.
Okay, so a bag of acorns and sunflower seeds.
Okay, yeah, they'll give you acorns and sunflower seeds
Okay.
if you want. If you're like, no, it's, you want to switch,
Yeah. So I got my sack and I take out one of the sunflower seeds.
It's probably like a good 20-pound bag of sunflower seeds and
Nice.
acorns.
Cool. So I take it and I put it in my hand. I start moving my fingers magically as I druidcraft and make it sprout.
All right.
So this little seed, little sunflower, starts creeping out.
Ah!
Whoa!
I just throw it on the ground.
I'll pick it up and I'll see if our little buddy wants to eat it.
No.
No?
It doesn't seem to be interested in that.
Then I'll put that in my magic pocket.
All right.
I'm gonna call you Mirzi Sunflower Seed.
Perfect.
Do I see any like meat for sale at this place?
Where you are? Yes, there seems to be lots of meat. Lots of meat. There's probably 5 stalls.
You know what? I've got 68 copper. Can I see how much meat I can get for 68 copper?
Well, okay. So you approach the first one you see. Is everybody going with him?
Yeah, I'll go with
Alright.
Aoife.
So Hugh,
Yeah, I'm a lady.
or actually no, yeah, Hugh. You notice one piece of meat in particular catches your eye because it looks like a human arm. So yeah, there's lots of different butchered pieces of meat.
I pointed out to him. I tap him with it.
Crazy. Good thing I'm not human. How much meat can I get for 68 copper?
68 copper. So the person just grabs it out of your hand and then slaps a big piece of meat like this into your hand.
Sweet. Hey, what animals does this come from? Alright. Here, you want to feed this to your friend?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet.
Feed it to the little.
It eats it, yeah.
Alright. Do you like it?
Yes. Very good.
Okay. I think we're gonna call you Nibbles.
Nibbles.
Man, our rose cat got turned into a rose bush.
Well, Mears left it back there. We could have taken it with us.
Just cart around a rose bush that used to be a cat. And you can
Put it
trim
in
it
his
into
pocket. This is the infinite pocket.
trim it into the shape of a cat.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the castle.
But
Alright.
is there anything that looks like shiny or expensive in any of the booths?
The most expensive thing you've seen so far is probably the ladle.
Mm.
What you would consider expensive.
Yeah.
You should totally steal it back.
Yeah, it's great. These people don't seem to know the value of money. Alright, let's go. Switchbacks.
Alright, so you reach the bottom of the cliff. The switchbacks look like they're about 40 feet wide and they're stepped. The steps are very large, kind of awkwardly large for all of you. It's not really sized for someone of any one of your stature, but you're able to traverse it fairly easily. It goes up once, twice, and then a third time. You can see on the left there's the waterfall. It's not really slick or dangerous. It seems well kept and carved directly out of the cliff face. As you go over the top of the cliff, you notice that immediately what strikes you is the gigantic spider. And as you come over the top, you can see next to you is a lot of very large, very ornate looking buildings, just scattered all around this area. And you can see some forms kind of moving around.
It is now occurring to me that we might have ask somebody if it is traditional to make offerings at said shrine. And if maybe I want to have something in case I need to make an offering at a shrine. You know, to be polite.
What's going on? Are we walking up on this temple? Is that what
Yeah,
happened?
we're walking up on a temple.
What kind of offering do you usually make at a
Mirrors,
temple?
you notice one of the figures that seems to be moving around. It's fairly tall, but not Fomorian tall. And it has tentacles on its face. And it doesn't seem to be walking, it seems to be floating.
And I tell that to you telepathically. I pretend like I don't notice, and I tell you, like, hey, there's a tentacle-faced guy floating over there.
I think we should stay away from this temple.
I would have read about what I think this is in a book in the Mage College, right?
About the tentacle face thing is? Oh, you're pretty sure you know exactly what it is if you're, yeah. And
I'm
sure-
reading up in the library and shit. Sounds like a mind flayer.
Yes, yeah, you're pretty sure it's some form of mind flare.
I think we should stay the hell away from this temple. I love killing things, but you know, I like my brain.
Is there a way to go around the temple to the castle?
So, as you're approaching, you can see, and remember this thing is probably about 100 feet tall. There seems to be a stairway directly from the ground into the mouth of the spider, and then the abdomen of the spider has a bridge that goes to that upper platform area, to where the castle is.
I'm gonna have my bird look for alternate routes. Float around
It's
the
all
cliff.
cliff face, or that, and then there's the waterfall on the far side.
Eva, don't you have a flying disc?
Is the cliff 100 feet tall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking about levitate and that sort of thing, but flying disc could work.
What do you think? Do you guys want to go into a temple full of mind flayers, or do you want to get on a disc and float up a cliff? I'm voting cliff disc.
Will we all fit?
Yeah. Yeah, remember when we did it before? It just flies slower.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Whip out my disc.
Alright. Whips out this big metal disc.
Everybody get on this disc. We're not going to this temple. It's full of brain-eating creatures. You don't want to get your brain eaten, right?
I cover my head like that.
So, do you want to go from... You're still pretty close to that stairway, and there's quite a distance ahead of you. Do you want to fly from here up the cliff, or do you want to go towards the cliff and then go up?
I think I want to fly to the base of the cliff and then elevator up.
So you're going to fly to the base, like kind of along the ground, or,
Yeah.
or at building height?
Fly along the ground to the base of the cliff and then elevator up
Okay.
to the top.
All right. As you do that, you can see there's different kind of humanoid forms. Bo, what catches your eye is there seems to be a group of 20 people that look very similar to Goliaths, but they're all wearing masks.
Whoa.
So you reach the cliff face, and you start going up, and you reach the top. As you reach the top where the castle is, you can see it's just barren. It's completely flat. There's nothing there.
Do we have to leave our light bulb creature behind?
Oh yes, yeah. You
Yeah.
would have
It's
probably
too
had
big.
to do that. Yeah, and it's far too large to go. I mean, even
Nibbles.
with the 5 of you, it's already pretty excessive for the
Yeah.
desk.
Yeah.
It's like.
We're all hugging.
I tell them to wait by the entrance of the temple.
I'm like,
I wonder if there's
It'd
anything...
say, we're temple,
I'll say big spider.
we're spider.
Can you not see it? And then I'll point at the.
It doesn't seem to know where the spider is.
I'll say just wait here.
as we're riding up the cliff, I'll be like,
I wonder if we should have gone to that temple. Maybe it's really interesting. I just like, you know, I read about those creatures eating your brain, and I don't want my brain to get eaten. Right? I mean, you don't want your brain to get eaten, right? But, you know, I mean, it does sound interesting.
I don't want my brain to get eaten.
Should we go back?
Maybe we'll visit on the way out.
I'm supposed to be really decisive when I'm in my summer form.
So anyway, yeah, you see the castle. It's very large. It's very spiky. It appears to be made out of metal. Other than the entrance to it, it has a small bridge to the entrance of the building. Well, small comparatively to the castle size. The gate is probably about 60 feet tall, and it's open. And you don't see anybody out here.
Marching in.
Alright, you guys walk right in. You go inside. It's fairly dark, but it's illuminated with some very high up lights. And you're immediately stopped when you see a group of 10 Fomorians that were dressed very similar to the guards that you saw in the tower earlier. And they're just kind of looking at you as you're basically walking straight towards them.
I'll produce the letter.
Take the letter and look at it. Starts opening it up. Hands it back to you. And just goes like this.
Pizza, pizza.
We head in.
Alright.
Does he just goes like, thank you.
What happened to contactless delivery?
So he just like go like that?
He goes like this. Yeah, he just kinda
Sweet.
Move along.
I'm gonna start passing.
Yeah. Okay, you guys walk right past them. There's a very long hallway, and it seems to reach. As you're going along, there's a lot of doorways. They're all very large, about 60 feet tall. The doors are closed, and then you reach a double door at the end, and it seems to be closed. It's twice as wide as the rest of them, so it's probably 40 feet across.
What?
Did they keep the letter or did they hand it back?
They handed it back to me.
Okay. Shall we knock?
Yes. Is there like a doorknob or anything?
Yeah, it's no, you could reach it. You're pretty tall. You're Goliath. Yeah, there's a doorknob, and if you reach high enough, you can kind of grab onto it.
All right. Is it unlocked though?
If you test, yeah, it's unlocked.
Okay. I'll knock first, and then I'll see if I can open it.
All right, you can open it. Yeah.
Okay. What's in the room?
So the door, you're gonna have to make an athletics check in order to open.
Okay.
What happened? We went past the guys and there was a big door.
Big door. Knocked on the door. Bo's opening the door.
Hot.
Trying to open the door. Yes, athletics check for the door.
14 plus 5, 19?
19. All right, yeah, you can open it easy. You see Bo, he kind of pulls it and it starts opening. Inside, you can see going up towards a very large throne. You can immediately see there's somebody that looks like they're probably a king, and they appear to be a very large Fomorian. There's several Fomorians next to him. On the ground, you can see somebody groveling. You're not quite sure what they're saying, but they do have two guards next to them, one on each side, and there's a row of guards on each side of the room.
Fomorian guard.
Yes. Yeah, all Fomorians. All right, even or odd?
Odd.
Okay. As you walk in, you can see the Fomorian king is sitting and the person's groveling, and he says something in giant, and he kind of goes like this, and then the guards bow, and they literally just pick up this goblin that's been groveling, and they walk out of the room, and they burst through the doors past you guys, and they leave. The sound of his voice echoed incredibly loud. You understood it as he is pardoned. So the door is now open, and
I'll get the letter ready and
Okay.
I'll try and lead the group right now. I'll be like Aoife.
okay, all right. So you as you walk in, you're immediately stopped by a guard who you couldn't see that was right next to the door on the other side.
Okay.
And he grabs it, and he says in giant to the king that they're here to talk to you about the ambassadors. And then the king goes, You can see he's extremely muscular, and as I said, he's much larger than the other Fomorians, both in stature, but also in muscularity. He's extremely muscular, but he looks very old. He has long white hair, and he's much more symmetrical than most of the other ones. But he does look kind of distorted, just like they do. As his gaze looks down on the group of you, you can physically feel the intensity of it. And he just motions like this.
Do I still have the
Turn
letter?
around and
Yes.
hide behind you.
No, the guy has the letter.
Okay. I'll walk forward and I'll tell him we came to ask for information and see if we could assist in trying to find the
And
missing-
then one of the guards immediately goes, "You dare!" And he pulls out a sword and he slams it on the floor. And there's sparks that go all over the place. And he says, "You dare ask the king a question?"
I'll look around. Is anyone else reacting?
No, they're just standing there.
Okay. I'll look to the king. Does the king look like he's reacted in any way?
No.
Okay.
How about we all bow
Yeah. All right.
and maybe say, "Honored King, we are here to offer our services."
I'll do that. I'll bow and wait for all of us to bow.
I'm gonna shout in common. My name is Clarissa Steelgirdle, and I'm here to solve your problems.
When you say that, you say your name correctly.
You mean I go to say Clarissa Steelgirdle?
Yes,
and
and you just blurt out your actual name.
Which is?
Ifa Kavir Galailo?
Yeah, it's the same.
Oh.
So, when you do that, you notice immediately something's off. And you think that something about this castle is stopping you from being able to lie.
Alright. I'm gonna be like, this Kenku is my mother!
Okay, you say, "This Kenku is my associate."
Okay, so anyway, we're here to solve your problems!
And he kind of laughs. And he says something, and you don't quite understand it, Bo. he says, what problems have you come to solve?
We came to try and assist in finding the missing representative from the Unseelie Court.
And he clears his throat a bit. And he says, and how do you intend to do that? And when he says that, his voice is so booming that there's so much bass in it, you can feel it in your chest.
Does dubstep music start playing?
Yeah. No, that'll be if a fight happens. Yeah.
I'll say by following any leads you have and being able to assist by not having to put your guards on that mission, and we could do that for you. It would free up your resources.
He mulls it over for a second, and he looks at it and he goes, get to it! In this very loud voice. And he just goes like that, get to it!
I'll look to Tabitha and I'll be like, do you think I should try asking again if he has any information? Or
Maybe phrase, if there were any information, or I don't know how to do that without asking a question.
I'm gonna yell out, any information about the whereabouts of the Unseelie ambassador when they were last seen would be very helpful.
And he says back, and you can translate, but very loudly, and he says, yes, it would.
I don't think they know much more than we do, I guess.
I yell,
If the king has any clues about the whereabouts of the ambassador that would help us find the ambassador, it would be helpful if the king shared them.
And the guard picks up its sword and slams it in front of you. And there's sparks that fly all over the place.
Yeah, sparks.
Yeah.
This
You take
metal.
4 points of fire damage. Wow, that's really low. As the embers hit you, and he says, "You dare question the king's judgment? You dare question his mind? I should take your heads now."
I think you misunderstood me. I didn't do either of those things.
Bo, maybe say if there are any other ways that we could be of service, we would be honored.
Sure. I'll say that then. If there are any other ways we could be of service while we are doing this task, we would be honored to do that.
He kind of laughs, and he thinks about it, and he starts to look sad for a moment, and then he looks back at you and he says, "There are no other tasks."
I say, thank you, my lord.
insight.
And we will.
Sure.
I don't have any wisdom.
Guidance.
Yay, guidance.
I should have rolled insight.
Yep, I don't have any.
I got insight like a motherfucker.
But you gotta fucking yell insight when it's time to insight. 12.
No, you can't. Sorry.
Can't tell if the king has another task.
Yeah, you can't
Well, I still think he has some task.
tell.
That makes me sad.
What were you gonna say?
Yeah, then I'll say, then we are honored, my lord, and we will take our leave if you'd allow it. Alright, we should go now.
We humbly beg that the king share any other information about the ambassador so that we can humbly
Alright.
serve the king.
That's
You're good.
what's your AC again? Oh, I have it.
Cats all
I know.
over.
This one loves to chomp on my head.
Elijah?
Yeah.
Did the king wreck?
If it's a hit, I'm gonna do warding flare.
What?
All right, go for it.
I mean, don't you roll a hit at disadvantage?
What's happening though?
He's, I think the guy's gonna
They're
attack.
tired of your lip.
Who's swinging at me? What's happening?
The guy in front of you.
The guard.
sword,
More
Yeah,
in.
he's about to kick you.
Warding flare.
Warding flare. Okay.
I think that I am a high enough level that I can do it for others.
So you do
Yeah,
a
warding
flash
flare.
of light to try and
Yeah.
stop him and give him disadvantage, right?
Correct. If I get,
Yeah.
yeah.
So basically, this is what happens. He goes like this to kick, and then you go do the flash of light, and then you hear everybody in the room gasp when you do that, and then he gets hit and takes
I'm a woman.
11 points of damage.
Ooh, from a kick.
Yeah, from the kick. And he goes flying back 11 feet.
Did the king react at all?
She flies back 11 feet after being
Yes,
kicked.
yes, after being kicked.
And it was
And-
just one of the guards did that.
Yes, yeah, and then the guard picks up the sword and slams it into the ground again like this and says, "The king said, be gone."
Did the king react at all when Aoife said her name?
No.
So, no recognition
No,
of.
no.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna leave.
All right.
I'm gonna start leaving while bowing and groveling a little bit, and tell Bo to please tell them pardon our friend if we have offended, and also if you tell him I have known loss and I have known despair, and if there is anything that I can do to settle issues of your heart, send word.
I relay all that.
Okay. And as you guys are backing out, the one with the sword that's like this is following you step for step.
And I'm just like,
And as you walk out of the door, it walks out with you and closes the door behind it. So it's on the side of the doors where you are, and you're on the you're outside, and it's on the same side that you are, and closes the doors. He goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry for that. You're so lucky that the king was in a good mood today. I apologize for striking you."
I'm sure your job is just incredibly demanding. That is.
He says, "You don't understand the pressure."
I say,
You can't fool me. I know you're evil. That's why you hit me. Because you're evil.
You gonna say that?
Excuse my friend.
All right. And it's gonna go like this,
I start backing away.
and it's gonna be going you and Eladrin coming to a Fomorian court, making demands to a king. You have stones that are unbelievable, but I respect
That
that.
she does.
All of me is unbelievable.
And
Have you noticed how attractive
I,
she
I,
is?
he then says, there is a task that you may attempt to do for the king, but he would not want to say it himself. You see, he has a Eladrin queen as his hostage that he's trying to marry. And he's trying to impress her with his battle prowess. But no one is willing to fight him. If you can find somebody willing to fight him in combat, so that he could defeat them in front of her to prove himself to her, then it would probably bring him much joy.
Would the combat be to the death?
Yes.
Question: are we sure she'll be impressed with this?
He believes so.
He believes so.
If you hear me say, the tentacle face guy outside, get him to do it.
Would the king care if we resurrected the dead person that he killed?
He says, if there's enough of them left. But there's no one willing to challenge the king.
A worthy opponent. That's what we need.
I'll ask him again. I don't know if you heard what his name is.
Who?
This guy, this guard.
Oh, this guard?
Yeah.
He calls himself Adric.
Adric, okay.
Interesting.
I'll thank him again. I'll thank him. Thank you, Adric, for going easy on us. It seems like you have a really demanding job.
You need healing?
Now
I
that-
just
Now that we're out here,
You need
Adric,
healing?
Sure.
is there any leads or whereabouts to what the Unseelie ambassador was doing or where he went missing?
He tells you that he has no idea what happened. He was
But
there
I
was
could also just take a short rest.
there was some kind of deal in the works to try and open up Harrowheim into a safe route for the Fey courts to go through. Right now, it's technically not allowed. And them trying to move through there's essentially no protection for anybody who goes through. And that's from the Sealy or the Unseelie. And so they said that they were gonna send ambassadors to open talks, and they never came. And so the king is very unhappy about this, but it's not the first time it's happened. And he's getting very tired of the Fae.
And I say it to, what's his name?
Adric.
Edric. Telepathically I say, have you challenged the king? You look very strong.
Never.
Why don't you do it? I bet you could
That would
beat
be
it.
blasphemy.
Hmm?
He says it'd be blasphemy.
Oh, what if I cast enlarge on you, so you're really big?
It would be blasphemy to attack my own king.
Right on.
I'll ask him if there's any way we could see the Queen or Princess Eladrin. I forgot which one it was.
He says she's locked away, and no.
Okay.
And he also says he wouldn't last a second against the king. That's what he tells you about this one.
So I'm going to try to persuade him. I'm going to say, but just think of how proud the king would be of you, that you took on this sacrifice.
He says that
You would be honored.
He says that's the ultimate. That would be ultimate treason to attack the king.
No, because you're doing it for the king to impress the girl. You would be a
I'm not
hero.
a worthy opponent.
Not a worthy enough
Yeah,
opponent.
he's definitely not a worthy enough.
I think you are. Look how big you are.
He says, "Did you see him?"
Well, he's tiny compared to you. Look how big.
You actually say when you say that, he says you tell him he's so much bigger than you.
You can't lie in this castle. It changes your words.
Even my telepathic words?
Yes.
Ah.
I'm gonna ask him. Do you
know any information about this missing ambassador that maybe the king wouldn't want to say out loud?
He says he doesn't know anything about it. They were supposed to be here 2 weeks ago.
Where were they supposed to go when they got here?
To meet the king.
So here?
Yes, right here.
And where were they coming from exactly?
He doesn't know. He just got word from. He tells you that he got letters from Queen of Air and Darkness and Titania.
Who got letters?
The king did.
Okay.
And that those letters were saying that they were sending ambassadors to open talks about opening a route through the area.
Did
Sorry,
you
what's
say King
the
of
Queen
Air
of
and
the-
Darkness?
Queen
Dark-
of Air and Darkness.
Air and darkness?
Correct.
Okay.
And so, who did Titania send?
It was a letter.
They
Right.
both sent
They
letters.
said they're both sending
saying
people.
They're both
They
sending
were both
ambassadors.
sending ambassadors.
So one of them's missing and one of them isn't.
Neither one came.
Well, that's assuming that anyone was actually coming. They just sent letters saying, yeah, some people are coming. But how do we know they actually were?
We don't.
Well,
We
so
have to go
Titania
talk
is from the Sealy Court, right?
Yeah, that you know.
And so that person didn't show up either.
Nobody showed.
Okay. But earlier you said only one ambassador was missing, so.
Yeah, well, yeah, see, because from what you can guess is they were both supposed to arrive at the same time.
Uh-huh.
So they were supposed to meet, this unsealy one was supposed to meet with Harrington and then come here.
Could they be trying to distract the king from something?
I don't know, but this whole fighting the king thing sounds interesting.
But it's to the death.
Yeah.
Should have been no death ward.
Well, he does have a war, right? He did have a war with somebody that they fought, and maybe that person would like to fight them again.
I think that's you.
Well, I can't fight the king. Do you know the spell Death Ward?
No, I'd have to prepare it, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just prepare it like tomorrow. So if you cast Death Ward on yourself, and then you fought the king and got killed, then you wouldn't die. Once. and then you could, yeah. We could send Bo against the king and then resurrect him after he gets killed. Or me, you could send me against the king and resurrect me after I get killed, but I would be not very
So is there any way we
Easily
could send letters to
difficult to
the
kill.
queen or figure out what maybe she would want to see from the king to fall in love?
Are you talking about
To the guard. I'm
To the
asking the
guard?
guard.
he says that may be possible.
Okay. That might be a better lead than one of us dying and then hoping that magic saves us.
write a letter to the queen.
Yeah, and figure out what she would want to make her fall for the king.
Wow.
And then I say, Eva,
Like a matchmaker thing.
and
Yeah.
Eva, in your head, you hear me say, if we can get next to her, I can see what she thinks. And we'll know exactly what she wants.
Yeah. Alright, well, how do we go visit the queen? He said she's locked away.
Exactly.
So how can we get a letter to her?
That's exactly what Bo just asked you.
Yeah, and you said yes.
Yes.
So can you deliver the letter or?
We'd have to write one, but I guess he'd deliver it for us.
Well, I'm good at writing.
Okay.
I'll just write really angrily though. Dear Queen, we want to help you. Can you tell us what would make you love this king? Question mark?
That sounds romantic to me.
Yeah. Love.
No, don't put that, because she needs to love the king, not you.
With friendly love.
Yeah.
5 helpful people.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Do you have any changes you want to make?
Dearest Queen, if there be a pathway to your heart for this king, please let us know what is the way to most impress your delicate nature. Love and friendship. 5 helpful people. There.
Wow. Kind of mean. Well, that's the same thing. Can you deliver this letter, please?
He says, yes, I will deliver the letter. He takes it and he says, in return,
Uh-oh.
I ask of you.
This is one of those things that you were talking about. He's doing a favor.
In return,
I told you.
I ask of you to hunt down a criminal for me. And he gives you a piece of paper with a face on it. And it you can see it's like a headshot, and it's kind of slowly spinning. And as it's spinning, it looks like a bear, like the face of a bear, with goggles on.
Okay.
And he tells you, it shows on it the name of the criminal is Winsley Deaf.
Wingsley Deaf?
Winsley Deaf.
What did he do?
He says that he just stole something of value.
And where was his last known whereabouts?
He tells you his last known whereabouts were along the border with Brokenstone.
Mm.
And
He says that it's very possible that he's in Brokenstone now.
Dead or alive?
Dead preferably. That's what he says.
And I say telepathically to him, I said, that seems like a big ask for just delivering a simple letter. Maybe if we kill this guy, we can get FaceTime.
He
with
says,
the kid.
I'll give you 5 days.
I don't know. Maybe instead of a letter, we can get a FaceTime with the queen.
He says,
One life to see another.
He tells you, I'm going to deliver this letter as asked. Now,
Says,
please hold up your end. And he puts it in his pocket and he goes to the doorway.
Cool. Right on. I'm gonna try to lead us to a place where nobody can hear us. Or I think nobody can hear us. Maybe outside the castle,
Yeah, you can go outside the castle and try.
and then like somewhere
It
where
seems, the whole area, there's hundreds of yards of nothing but rock.
I'm gonna go to some place and then look around and see if there's anybody like listening or whatever. Any little fairies or mosquitoes or goblins listening to us.
You don't see anything. Seems pretty barren here.
maybe if you think it.
Well, if I think it to you, nobody else can hear it.
But I can tell them.
And you think
Well,
it's
I'm
us.
gonna
You think
perceive and investigate as hard as I can.
Yeah. Sure. Go ahead.
Okay. 22.
Yeah, you don't notice anything.
All right. What do you guys want to do? You guys want to? I'm sort of confused about why we're doing these things, right? Like, I know I want to find my family. I know we want to find his family, and then, isn't our overarching goal is to stop disaster from blowing up everything?
Maybe
In
he
here.
could fight the king.
That would be a good match. But like, nobody has said anything about disaster's whereabouts. We've got this way of pleasing the king, which is to go find this bear guy and kill him, and then the queen might tell us a way other than fighting the king, but one way or another we're trying to please the king. But why are we trying to please the king?
Well, couldn't the Eladrin queen that's been kidnapped and being held against her will have something to do with your people?
I guess. I don't know.
It'd be nice to know who it is.
Well, we could have just asked what the name was.
Could have done a lot of things.
Just go kill the outlaw.
Yeah, and I say to you, it's too
I was
late
about
now.
to ask that guy about the labor system down there. A bunch of prisoners farming.
It's too late now. We made the deal. We have to do this in 5 days or else.
Well,
Yes.
it's what?
That's not even a deal for the king. That's just a deal with the guard for delivering a letter.
I mean,
I
we
warned
may
you
as
about
well.
promises.
We may as well, but I'm just trying to like understand, you know, the whys and wherefores. If we please the king, what you're saying it's to free the queen.
Well, I just wanted to be on king's business so that his guards would lay off us while we're going about our business and asking questions. So that at least we're doing something in service of the king. If we just went around poking around and asking questions, I was concerned that...
You said you wanted to see the king.
I did. I wanted to ask the king where the ambassador was. I wanted to get some information. He didn't have any information about where the ambassador was, but his friend told us that Titania and the Queen of Air and Darkness sent people. So, you know, we could go to the Queen of Air and Darkness and ask her, where's your ambassador? That would help find this ambassador.
I don't know who that is or where that is,
Right. That's what I'm saying.
but we know they were trying to open the pathway at Harrowheim, right? And that was his goal. Those people sent him.
So those two kingdoms are trying to make a deal with the king so that they can open up a pathway through Harrowheim.
Safe passage.
Yeah. So you're saying if we fix his marriage, that there'll be a safe path?
Well, no, that's what the guys were trying to do.
Well, I'm impulsive, so I'll go kill a bear.
Yeah, we have
Well,
to do
the
that.
bear?
We have to do that first.
Well, the bear
Right.
happens to be right over by where the moon lady is.
Well, it's where Victor is.
He'd be a fine opponent, wouldn't he? Since they already fought once.
And he lost.
Yeah, but he didn't die.
I mean, I guess we could convince him to get revenge. We could tell him, we'll sneak you in to the castle so you can assassinate the king. But then we'll warn the king, and then they can fight in front of everyone. That sounds fun.
Maybe if we start teaching the king poetry, then he'll be able to impress her.
Yeah, the queen might give us that answer.
Hey, David. Hugh, using his wisdom, remembers and realizes that you guys learned about a treaty, and that technically if Lord Victor was to attack King Boromir, it would be an act of war.
I relay that to the group.
Okay, so not him. The Maiden won peace treaty. The Maiden won. And then the peace treaty was signed. Well, anyway, this bear is by the Broken Veil. The Broken Veil is where Victor is with his lycanthropes. It's not where the silver people are, and it's not where the...
Remind me of
mountain
who
is.
Victor is.
He lost the war.
He's the one that lost.
He's a bad guy with
I'm
the
with you.
lycanthropes that
I got
fought the Maiden of the Moon.
Let's go looking for a bear.
Yeah. Keep it simple, right?
He stole something. Might
Go
be-
kill a bear.
Why does he wear goggles?
I want to start marching somewhere. I'm gonna start marching away.
All right. Are you going down or where?
I'm gonna take the elevator down again.
Okay, you're elevatoring down. All right.
Oh.
So you guys elevator down, and you see that same group as before.
With the masks?
Yes, with the masks. They seem to be just kind of standing around talking to each other.
Are they like near the temple or
No, they're
up here?
They're just kind of in an alleyway.
Bo, aren't those your kind of people?
I don't
That's racist.
know.
Oh, those guys look like Goliaths with masks on.
Yeah, they do look like that.
Maybe they know where your family is.
I feel like this is a bad idea.
You know what? I'll do it. I'll just go up to these big guys.
All right, they're just kind of chilling. You see, one has like smoking something. Just laying back, looking at you.
They start snapping like the Jets.
And you can see their masks don't cover their mouths, just the top of their faces.
Uh-huh.
They look like skulls,
Mm.
kind of humanoidish skulls on their faces.
Mm.
You don't actually see any eyes. The actual mask of the skull is solid. The guy who's sitting there, he smiles, and you can see that all the teeth have been sharpened, like they filed them down into pointy teeth.
Whoa.
And aren't these Goliaths?
They look like they might be Goliaths, and he kind of flicks his ashes and nods his head towards you.
Are you guys Goliaths or what?
That's racist, man.
I mean, you guys look like Goliaths, but you got masks on.
Can you believe these guys? These guys are so effing racist. And then
Look, I'm not a racist. I got Goliath friends.
they're like, dude, that's not cool. That's
I'm
not
like,
cool.
I'm not a racist. I got a Goliath friend right here.
I'll whisper to Aoife and be like, Aoife, they're smoking. I don't know if I should hang out with these people.
Look, we're just looking for this guy's lost family, and you're the only people that even look remotely like Goliaths that we've seen here. So please don't bite my throat with your spiny, piney teeth.
And they start laughing, and they're like slapping their knee and stuff. And he flicks his cigarette to the side, and he kind of, you can tell he's kind of looking you up and down. And he goes, "What kind of information you looking for?"
Well, my friends here know what they want
Would
to
you know
say more
anything
than
about
I.
the whereabouts of the Zeltron tribe?
Zeltron tribe. You want to know about the Zeltron tribe? And then she looks at you.
I try and hide behind you.
Yeah. What's up with the Zeltron tribe?
He says, "We can tell you about the Zeltron tribe." He says, "You up for a game of Shyla Duke?"
Yeah, my friend here is really good at it.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
What?
Let's do
I don't
this.
know that I'm familiar with Shyla Duke.
It sounds familiar, but it doesn't sound right. You're not sure what Shyla Duke is.
Have I heard it?
You definitely never heard of Shyla.
Oh, okay.
And he says, fists over here. He'll Shyla Duke you.
Oh no.
And then they started like going, Shyla Duke. And they start kind of forming a circle around the party.
And then you hear me say, if I do this, you have to give me the ring.
What? No.
What did he say?
What did you say? Shyla Duke. Damn. Her.
Never mind. I'll Shyla Duke you. My friend is a raven. I was gonna call him a chicken, but it seems racist. I'll do it. I'm better at it than him. Let's do it.
All right. Man, it's been a while since we've had anybody shy of the Duke.
I love Shia Duke.
So do we. And so you see the guy, he comes out. He's one of the biggest ones of them. He kind of cracks his neck, and and then he starts cracking his knuckles, and then he goes, "Ready?"
I'm gonna bonus action blade sing.
All right, so you start singing.
I'm like doing a sensuous dance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're singing it too.
Sure.
Yeah. Because it's a blade song.
It's
yeah.
like Ariel getting her
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah.
tone.
Exactly. All right.
But I'm blade singing. Bonus action blade sing.
All right. Your bonus action blade singing. That's
Yeah.
fine. So the way this is gonna work
Okay.
is actually the guy's gonna stop for a second. He goes, "Are you sure? You're kind of dancing around. You sure you know what Shia Duke is?"
I'm gonna sensuously undulate and sing and be like, yes, I do.
Sometimes
Little
it's
drips of
different
fire.
though in different like regions, so maybe just go over you guys' particular method.
All right. And he says, "Remember, you can only use your arms, no weapons, no magic, until one of you gives up. Got it?"
Of course.
All right. All right. So,
I'll detect thoughts
all right. And you detect thoughts on who?
on the guy who just said that, explaining the Shia Duke.
All right. You're going just for surface?
Yeah, just surface, right.
Yes. The guy, he's saying that he's like, this Eladrin's going to get their ass kicked, is what they say. So,
I say nothing to you.
so the way it works, there's 3 cards. You have block, you have punch, you have grab. Grab defeats block, block defeats punch, punch defeats grab. Does that make sense?
Sure.
You'll notice each one of these has a stat related to it. Constitution, dex, and strength.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to pick your move,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what you're going to do. Now, if it's a push, you get your ability check of the card.
Mm-hmm.
If so, let's say we both grab,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's just a strength versus strength of the 2.
Mm-hmm.
If you win against it, if you're doing it like a punch versus the grab,
Mm-hmm.
you get advantage on your roll. If you are doing a block versus the grab, you would get disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
So he would get advantage, you would get disadvantage
Mm-hmm.
on the check. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right. There's no initiative. You just put your card down that you want to use,
Mm-hmm.
and
You both go
we
face
both
down.
go face down at the same time. All right. Okay, so you have advantage, I have disadvantage.
Woohoo.
And so I'm adding my dex bonus
Yes, you're adding your dex bonus to your advantage roll.
to the damage roll. So first I'm rolling.
No,
a hit.
advantage.
Okay,
Yeah.
so just adding +3
Yeah.
to what I roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit. I rolled a 3 and a 4.
Yeah, but he's at disadvantage. So, he goes, so what's
7.
your 7? Okay, so he still wins. So you.
I'm gonna use my point of inspiration.
Yeah, sure.
To reroll?
Roll one more.
Yay! I get to get rid of my inspiration. I had one, right? Okay, now it's gone. Okay, now we get 16.
All right, so you're like this, and then you throw a punch, and you're like, uh-oh, and he grabs it, and he goes to grab you, and then you take your other hand, and you're like, bam, 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 and you start punching in the face.
Yeah.
All right, so
The,
that's
the
one.
flavor of my blade singing doesn't involve as much singing as dancing.
Yeah. So that's your first. That's your first point.
So do I get to not use this?
No, you can use it again.
Okay.
More like blade slinking.
Yeah, I'm all about sensuous undulation more than Celine Dion.
And humming.
Ready?
That's right.
All right, so you again
Woo!
get advantage.
Wow.
Don't you wish you were playing this instead of taking my mind ring?
I think it would have lasted.
Woo!
Nat
Oh,
20,
yeah,
baby.
that 20. Okay, so yeah, he starts throwing some punches, and you're like blocking him, and then he throws a punch, and you just elbow right into his knuckle, and he's like, ah, shit.
Yeah, and I'm like,
I'm like peeking out behind Tabitha, like getting excited.
You've never fought a beautiful woman before.
yeah. I'm just I'm dancing like Magic Mike, but a woman.
How are the others reacting to this?
They're kind of surprised. Yeah.
And how many rounds are there?
You're not sure.
Till somebody gives.
Okay.
Did it?
Uh-oh. I got disadvantage,
You
right?
have disadvantage, yes,
And you've got advantage?
and he has advantage. That was
Uh,
not very good though.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, you
12.
you beat him. Oh wait, you only had 12.
But what do you
That's
get for
it's a
con?
push. Nothing happens.
Con of 3?
So he's like grabbing,
Or death?
and you're like trying to block it, and you're like ah, and you're able to stop him from actually doing anything.
Charlotte Duke, my favorite game.
That's great.
I'm so glad I found people to play with me. Yeah.
And you can hear people in the crowd like, she's so much better at this than we thought. Wow, she really does love Shiny Duke.
Do I recognize like the name that I think of now?
Yes, yeah. You think it's an old game that that some Goliaths used to do.
But it is Shiloh Duke?
No, it is not.
Okay. I don't remember the other name though.
So you
Purchase
have
overdrive advantage.
15.
you easily.
You.
Yeah.
Look at her go.
Yeah.
Look at her go.
So he's like he does the same. He tries to grab again, and you just instead you just move out of the way and you like punch his fingers and then you punch him in the face, and he's like, oh my god, what the hell?
Charlotte Duke! Eladrin over Goliath, but not in a racist way. Only in a today way.
I start cheering and I say, "You're getting your ass beat by a wizard."
1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, that's not good for you this time.
8 flat.
All right. So he punches you. For 13 damage.
Ouch.
I haven't rolled damage on him any of the times I've hit him.
Yeah, I know. I'm keeping track of it.
Alright. It's cool. I actually let him have that one.
Okay. Yeah. You say that you're wiping the blood off your lip, going, I let you have that.
Now, blade singing increases my AC
Yes.
by 5.
Yes.
So that's not really helping?
No, that's not helping.
Okay. And it also increases my speed. Would that help?
No.
Alright.
Does guidance count as magic?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, he's making a comeback.
You got me again.
Oh man.
That's like 19 with the. He's actually got way higher than you.
17.
Yeah.
Where'd my character sheet go? There it is. I got 3 hits in on him.
12.
I did.
I got 3 hits in.
You did.
Well, I'm down to 10.
This is where we're earning their respect. Fight Club.
Yeah. What happens when he hits me that time?
He kind of laughs.
What does it look like?
He's like,
And when he hits me, I'm just like,
I love it! Hit me more! Yeah, Shyla Duke!
alright. I'm gonna go down swinging.
push. So we both get
Oh.
one.
Ugh.
We both get one die.
Oh. Time to die. Damn.
Oh.
9, 10, 11, 12, yeah.
That is 9.
Okay, I got 1 hit point. So is that a punch?
Yes.
So he punches me in my head, my beautiful blonde head, bounces like a rubber ball, like Bonnie would say, and I sort of fall back and get back up, and I start dancing some more. Like I have like a black eye, but I'm dancing. And I'm just like,
I will play! I will defeat you, Goliath! Stop trying to read my mind!
And then when you say that, everybody's like, he's so racist.
I love
Or
Goliath!
she's so racist.
Look, what's your name?
He I already forgot his name. He forgot his own name from getting hit so many times.
I will defeat you, nameless person who's not defined by your species.
punch beats grab.
Oh, yeah.
I randomized it that time.
Oh.
It's a flat 1.
Oh, yeah. That's. Yeah. All right. He. Yeah. He's slow motion. And everybody goes.
Ring.
Everybody goes. Shyla Duke. Shyla Duke. You see. You see her crumpled on the floor, and everybody's like, yeah.
I'm just cheering with everybody.
And then the guy's kind of shaking it off. He's got like crazy eyes, or you actually can't. You can't. Well, no. He takes off his mask, and you can see his pupils are white. Like his eyes are like everything's like milky white in his eyes, and he's kind of like trying to shake it off. But then he's like, yeah! But you can see like blood coming out of his nose. You were 1 away from beating him.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, but loss after loss after loss, unfortunately.
It sucks, yeah.
Um,
So close.
really close.
But I only have like
Yeah.
18 seconds for someone to heal me before I die permanently. So
Heal.
yay!
8 points.
Yay! I pop back up.
I'm
And
imagining the pop up.
yeah, and I dance at him.
Yeah. Fight's over. Fight's over.
Still swinging.
You lost.
Fake news!
You want to go again?
I do, tomorrow. I can only take 1 hit right now.
I say, well, that was a fun game, but you didn't win.
We got a win for you to tell us?
Yeah, you think we're just gonna...
Okay, I'll go.
Did I win your respect?
Yeah, we definitely respect you. You did a lot better than we expected.
So that's why you should tell my friend about his parents. The
Yeah, but
Zeltrons.
let me beat them up first.
Bo's like, I'm ready. Let me in.
Yeah, all right. So they're like, all right, and then the second biggest guy comes in because the biggest guy fought.
Biggest guy got beat up.
Yeah. So, you ready?
Yeah? Alright, disadvantage,
Advantage. And then you have disadvantage.
right? And an 18, so
Oh,
15.
this is terrible. You beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like grappling and he's like throwing punches and you just grab him and you're like bam and you throw him on the ground. He's like oh, and he gets up.
Go, Bo! Fucking kill him! You know, figuratively.
Evidently, I have a healing potion. Can I give that to you?
Oh, it's
Are
okay.
you good?
This is
Ready?
Yeah, save it.
You got him again.
Yeah.
13 and 18.
This was. It's a push.
You got it. Are you adding your modifiers?
Nope, not even.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Oh, if you add your modifier, what's your modifier?
What is this? Strength?
5, 4.
2. So 20. 30, 20.
Yeah, then you got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Barbarian with 2?
So you
I'm a Constitution barbarian.
you get him again. You just get him again. Same thing.
Let's go. God, if I do.
Pluck.
Yeah, you got it again.
Woo! That's right.
Wow, I feel embarrassed about my lack of skill.
You did amazing.
What'd you roll?
This is what you did, and then
Oh,
they
18.
Oh yeah, you easily got him
Great.
again. Yeah, you're just like he's like throwing punches, and you're just like blocking him, and then you like elbow him in the face, and he's like oh, and you can see like one of his sharp teeth goes flying out.
Oh wow. I'm gonna go look for it.
All right. Yeah, you find it. It's on the ground. Everybody's like screaming, and looking at the match.
I'm gonna take it, put it in my little pouch.
So disadvantage, right?
No,
Oh, I get
you,
advantage.
Yeah, you get advantage.
Wow.
Yeah, boo!
He now won.
This is the game of your people.
I got 11. Oh, you got an
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. You just like he's just standing there getting hit over and over again,
Speed back.
and there's just like blood flying all over the place, and he's just kind of like this, and then he goes, I give up, and everybody starts screaming, and they're like what is your name, warrior?
Bo Zeltron.
Bo Zeltron. He says of the Sky and Stone Clan.
Yeah.
He says we are of the No Sky and Stone Clan.
The opposite.
I'm unfamiliar.
He says a long time ago the tribe split. We live underground. We've lived this way for hundreds of years.
So you guys are like my cousins?
He says, yeah, probably.
Do you know where the Sky and Stone clan went?
He says they have scattered across the lands and into the multiverse. But he tells you that if we hear anything about your clan, we will tell you what we know, brother.
And he puts his hand out like this,
All right.
and then he drops a stone. He drops a stone into your hand,
Okay.
And he says, we will tell you immediately if we find anything out.
What was his name again?
I don't know did I tell you his name?
I think you might have just said of the
His name
No
was
Sky and
Busted.
Stone clan.
Yeah. Let's call him Buster.
Okay.
He got busted.
I'm gonna say,
So what's you guys' deal? You just like hang around here, or what do you do?
Merc work.
work.
Yeah, merc work.
Oh, have you seen this bear? We'll fight again if you need us to.
Yeah, he tells you, no, I haven't seen that bear before.
All right.
Is there another way out of this place other than back through the gates, or is
He says, yeah, there's another gate over there. And he
Oh.
points towards the opposite side of where you guys were.
Question: would one of you be person enough to battle the king in one-on-one warfare, bladecraft?
He says, "Are you insane?"
What about Shyla Duke? Would you challenge the king to Shyla Duke?
That would be the stupidest thing to try and do.
Oh, okay. The king's looking for someone to fight him.
He says, "Really?"
Yeah,
That
you know
seems weird.
You know someone to be willing to fight the king?
No, I don't think there's anybody in the kingdom that'd be willing to fight the king.
I mean, I'd do it.
Good luck with that.
I seem to remember like something about the king being like use extreme caution, terrible idea.
Yeah, no, I'd die, yeah.
Okay, just I mean, worthy opponent seems to be key.
Hey.
I just don't want somebody who just squashes.
My worth is very high.
I know you heard. I know, honey.
Yeah. Alright, well, that was fun. You want to go out the side gate?
I want to. Yeah, where do you know where the side gate lets out at, and or would that put us close to?
He says it goes into the Feydark.
Oh.
Oh, that's like the Underdark, but for Fays.
Oh.
Goes into the caves underneath.
We're trying to go to the forest that borders Broken Vale. Do you know which way would send us closer to that?
He says the Feydark leads all over the place, but you might want to just go back up.
Back the way we came.
Yeah, and then head north.
Here, everybody get on my flying disc.
Whee!
We'll just go back the way we came out.
Before we go, I'll see if they'll give me a cigarette.
Oh,
He's
Bo.
like, yeah, man. He's like, you want a bum of smoke?
Yeah.
He gives it to you.
I keep it in my pack.
Picking up bad habits from these nasty Goliaths.
Well, they're family now, so.
At least he's feeling better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just
Got the old
ride
spark
out.
back, Bo.
Alright. Yeah, I guess you guys are all slowly going on this. Yeah, exactly.
It's like an airport
Yeah,
truck.
yeah. It's slowly.
But it's direct.
It is
Yeah.
direct. Yep.
Did you want to try to convince the Mind Flayer to fight the king? Because I'm just kind of
I'm
afraid
just
to
gonna
talk to a
say
Mind
that
Flayer.
it's probably not a worthy enough opponent. I'm thinking.
I mean, I'm pretty.
Mind Flayers are
persuasive,
pretty powerful.
But no, I don't want to go anywhere near the mind flayer.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you mentioned losing my brain. I was like, no,
Yeah.
no.
Well, I mean, you suggested it, so.
I said you could try to convince them.
Wow.
Let's just.
Why didn't you take my ring off my finger when I was unconscious?
Yeah, it was visible for a moment.
You could just take it off my finger.
I could have,
Yeah.
but I didn't.
I hope
You could have touched each finger one at a time until you found the right finger.
I hope you switched fingers.
Right out.
Because I
All
saw.
right. You guys slowly ride out, and you walk back up to the surface. You're outside.
So we're trying to get to Brokeback Mountain?
Anybody can tell us which way to the Broken Vale.
Broken Vale's due north.
All right.
Really you know the elderly motorized wheelchairs?
Yeah.
What do they call them?
Rascals.
Rascals, yeah.
So you guys
Those
just
legal
going through the
rascals.
city on the thing. As you're going through the city on the disc, like the citizens are just kind of looking at you,
Walking faster than we are.
Like one big rascal
How's
is
it
floating out of the city. I guess, would people tell us which way to go? I'm going to ask some people how to get there.
Yeah, they say head north. Can't miss it.
Okay, just go north.
All
Does
right.
anybody have anything they want to do before we leave the city? Let's go.
You
As-
good?
as-
Do you need a rest or anything?
I mean, it's a waste of a potion. It's a waste. We just take a
Tinny.
long rest.
As you guys are exiting the city, you do see the guards that you saw from the day before.
Hey.
On the
And
king's business.
then he gives you the finger guns.
I told you they were my friends, Aoife.
Yeah. You make friends with everybody. You got my ass kicked.
I found out smoking is good now.
Sure. And I'll go like this and like make fire and smoke come
I'm
out
not
of my
gonna
hands.
use it yet.
I'm like, yeah, smoke is good. So we just ride north.
All right, you just go straight into the wilderness, and you start going into the forest.
Is there a road or anything?
No, there's no road.
Okay, straight north to the Broken Veil.
Yeah, you just head that way.
Can I,
Yes.
while we're traveling through, can I keep my eye open for fairy paths?
A fairy path.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually you can.
Since my family and I would have used them back in the day.
In the day.
Let's see if you come across the fairy path. Yeah, you don't see any right now.
Okay.
But you do travel for 8 hours. And you reach what you're assuming is the border. It looks like a river that's going along the ground. But as you reach the river, there is water vertically flying up into the air from the river. And it's obscuring your view of the other side.
How high?
About 25 to 35 feet. It kind of undulates as it's flying up into the air.
So is it night now?
No, it's probably about 4 o'clock.
Whoa.
Can I use,
So we were doing all that stuff with the king at like 8?
We first thing in the morning, we woke up and
This is the
went to the
Feywild.
castle.
They use the same kind of time that we do.
Alright, so we get this wall of water. Yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
use shape water to
Yes, while we were traveling.
like a curtain? Like
If you have shape water, yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, I have shape water.
Yeah, you do it. He pushes this hole open. It's just like and it's opening up. And there's a little walk. You can walk right through it if you want. The river's probably about 20 feet across. I'm guessing it's maybe 5 feet deep.
Well,
Should we swim through the hole?
Yeah,
Let's swim through the hole.
let's do it.
High five. Shyla Duke.
Shyla Duke.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other side, like as you're looking through this thing, it looks like really pretty. There's like it's all sparkly. And there's flowers and stuff.
I'm swimming.
So you're gonna try and swim across the river?
Yep, you said it's 5 feet deep.
Yeah, it's 5 feet deep.
I'm gonna try to swim across through the hole that he's making with shape water.
All right. So water's moving pretty fast. So you can make an athletics check.
Fell. Nat 1. Pretty bad.
Okay.
5, probably flat 5.
Okay.
Two.
As Eva goes into the water, she starts swimming. She's like, "I'm swimming, guys," and then she starts going down the current. And he's, "Bye, guys."
Can I try and grab her before she falls off?
How you just gonna try and grab her?
I'll swim in after her.
All right. Make an athletics check.
Okay.
Aren't we still on your floating disc?
Where we riding?
Wow, I'm
That's,
swimming across the
24
river.
Oh yeah, he jumps in and he grabs you and he drags you on shore like it's nothing.
Okay, and then I'm like,
Oh yeah, we should have just taken the floating disc in the hole. Good thing I got this guy.
We got to swim in it.
yeah, it was cool. What does the water feel like? Is the water just normal or is it
It
funky?
feels really nice. It's like pristine. It
I'm
feels
gonna
super clean.
shake my hair out like Bo Derek in the movie 10. And,
The black guy's still there.
yeah, I've got a black eye, but I'm shaking the water out of my hair beautifully.
It's like dried blood.
I look like Bo Derek in the movie 10.
Coming out of the water.
Yeah, there we go.
So yeah, I'll try to make a big enough opening that we can just.
Then he
Yeah,
just
you
instantly
could
becomes
probably splash
Chad.
around this. I'm just imagining everybody kind of huddling on this disc, standing on it.
Unless I'm just. I
You seem to really understand the male perspective very well. So I get on this, I get on the thing. And we're like,
Let's go through the hole.
All right, so you guys go through the hole, and as soon as you pass through the hole, pass right through, and the other side, it's suddenly much darker.
Whoa.
And there is a mist in the air, hanging through the air. You can see the water on the other side looks very murky. And as you cross over onto the shore, you can see the water that's flying up in the air is kind of muddy black looking. It does look like forest, similar to the other side, but where you are right now, most of the vegetation looks dead.
Oh man, I should have long rested before we went across the river.
I mean, you could have long rested for 8 hours, right? While we slowly travel.
Should have took a nap. I would cradle you.
No, you can't long rest like right after you woke up. You gotta wait.
That's true.
8 hours.
Yeah.
So do I think there's a broken veil?
Yeah, you guys are pretty sure you're in Broken Veil.
And it looks like a bunch of dead vegetation?
Yeah.
And black.
Can I try to
Dead.
bring one of them back to life using druidcraft?
Sure.
Just a plan, just to see if I can bring it back to life.
Yeah, it comes back to life.
And it stays alive.
No, that it just starts shriveling as soon as you
Okay,
stop.
I'll cast Speak with Dead, and you cast Speak with Plants, and then together we'll talk to the plants.
I don't know speak with plants.
I don't know Speak with Dead. I'm gonna look around for some kind of landmark, or I'll send Petunia up in the air to look for the landmark.
The area, you can see that the river goes down for quite a ways on both directions. Excuse me. And there's just such a heavy mist over the area, causing almost like a fog, that you just see kind of treetops. Actually, maybe the north, you can see a couple hills.
So the bear was last seen near the border to the Broken Veil, and it's assumed that he went into the Broken Veil.
Do I see any footprints?
Where you are, you see no, you don't see any footprints actually, no.
Do we see any other wildlife or anything alive?
It's really quiet. It's super dead seeming right here.
And so it's misty in the air, so we can't see too far.
Yeah.
Um,
In fact, with the mist hanging in the air, you can actually see clearer below than 5 feet and below. You can actually probably see better than above that.
Mears, can you do something rangery to find where people would be?
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, you don't see any tracks.
Maybe
Nothing where we just entered?
No, not where you just entered. You're assuming this border is quite long. So where you crossed, you don't see any.
Maybe there's some kind of signals that nature give that could let you know where the population center is located. I don't know where water runs from or something.
Yeah, I want to.
I'm gonna shift into my straight up changeling form.
Okay.
It's little. I'm 4'1", so I can see better down low. And then, I guess I wanna take a good look around to see if I can see any tracks anywhere. Is there any
Yeah, I'm basically just gonna
presence of people?
I'm just looking around to see if I can see any kind of evidence of something or
Why
someone.
don't you roll a survival check?
Okay.
Do it.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use my Kenku Recall ability, which will give me proficiency in 2 skills, one of them being survival.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give myself advantage.
Guidance.
Whoa, and guidance
He's a ranger
on survival.
Good for him.
and a druid.
Nice.
Are you stoked about multiple?
2, so 24.
That's really good. This doesn't seem like an area to you that anybody crosses, and it looks like most of the stuff where you are right now has been dead for a long time.
Do I get a sense of maybe which direction we could go in? Being from here, instinctually, would I know, people tend to live downriver or to live upriver?
You think they live downriver.
Hey!
Okay,
Hey!
so I tell you, I think we should go down and follow the river down.
I start marching downriver.
All right.
March, march, march.
Forest.
All
Scrunch,
right.
scrunch, squelch, squelch.
All right. How long are you gonna keep going?
I'll lead the way, and as we're walking, I'm just looking for.
Until it's night.
Okay.
Until it's
So-
clearly time to camp.
After, well, it's getting dark already. It's very dark as it is because of everything, and the sun is already going down. As you're traveling along, you can sometimes hear crickets.
I'm gonna eat one.
You don't see them; you just hear them.
I'm just kidding anyway.
Yeah. But do you want to continue into the night, or do you
No.
want to?
Camp.
Okay.
I'm gonna get under my flying disc like it's a.
Put a tent over.
Yeah. I'm gonna get under my
Throw
flying
a
disc.
cape on your flag.
I'm gonna put my doily on top of it, and my shawl, sort of drape it over it.
Are there any large trees that we can maybe go into
There's a lot of large dead trees. Yeah.
that we would all fit inside?
I'm not going inside of a dead tree.
No.
Okay,
What if it comes alive and eats us?
it's a risk I'm willing to take. I guess Is it cold?
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool.
I
Okay.
wouldn't call it cold. Well, I mean, depending on the person. But
Okay.
You guessing it's probably about 50 degrees.
Okay. I guess I'll do what I did before. I'm gonna use mold earth to make ourselves a little hut
All right. Sure.
big enough for all of us to fit in.
Why not? All right. Every once in a while, you can hear the howl of a wolf. Boo! Yeah. But it sounds like it's really far away. Probably more than you.
Okay, let's set watches. I'll take first watch.
Second.
Third.
I'll take first watch with Eva.
Long rest.
You hitting on me, bro?
You're not my type.
And how many hours
I'm
do you guys
hot.
have long rest?
I'm everyone's type.
Crow.
I don't know, 8?
I'm a bird person.
12? How many hours are we gonna rest?
8 hours. I mean, I only need to meditate for 4, but you know, I'm gonna learn all my level 4 spell scrolls tonight.
So
It's a joke.
What's the watch?
I'm first.
So-
Apparently, he's doing it with me.
I was
And now-
second.
Yeah.
Third.
I'll also have one of my patch mastiffs with us.
You should name him Patch Mastiff,
Okay, so you're second,
Yep.
That was
and you're third. You said.
like
Yes.
Patch
Who's
Adams.
third?
yes.
All right. Are you taking any time?
I'll take second with you.
Wait, don't we need a fourth watch?
Oh, do we? You have 2 hours each watch?
I don't know. I only need to sleep 4 hours, so
I'll take fourth watch.
I'm taking first watch, but I'll be awake during somebody else's watch. I don't know, third watch or something.
Well, I know what you meant to do.
Tinny, why don't you do a perception check? for me?
You're more associated with your male side.
Perception check.
Me? Okay. Ah! Throwing dice.
Right
all
in your
over.
bag. 13.
Perception is gonna be dirty 20.
That's really good. Every once in a while, you can hear something sniffing around.
Something sniffing.
This is third watch.
It seems close.
Uh,
Okay.
I mean, you have really good perception.
Yeah.
You're guessing it's close enough that because it's pretty quiet.
Mhm.
You can hear probably around 45 feet away.
Okay. Can I go? Can I look around? It's misty though, so I can't really see
It's
that far.
misty and dark, yeah. Do changelings have dark vision? Because
I don't.
yeah,
I
I
don't.
think so.
They do now.
While I'm sleeping, I'm cradling my weapon of warning.
Yeah, I have my. I mean, I have a hooded lantern, so I would like look out, but I don't know in the
Or you-
fraction of mist. Yeah, I'll do a little.
Would that mastiff I summoned, would that need sleep?
Well, I mean, it's a mastiff, but
The dogs don't have the same sleep schedule as we do, so they'd be up at night.
But it's like a summoned thing from a patch. Like,
yeah,
does that require sleep?
Yeah. Oh, are you saying it's like a construct? No, it's not a construct.
Oh, okay.
It's just a straight up dog.
Okay.
But it's got advantage on sniffing checks.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, we'll assume that once I first summoned it during our first watch, that's
But he
like,
didn't have us do anything in our first watch. It's only during this third watch when we're asleep.
right. But we would be asleep, but the dog would be wide awake because, like you said, it's a different schedule.
So it's the dog and her and him?
Yep. If
No, it's just her.
Just me.
okay,
He's second.
He was second. Just my watch.
okay, but she
I'm
the
snoozing.
master was not
I
there.
did say that I would be awake during the third watch.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're awake too.
He's meditating.
Yeah. So you're meditating.
Yeah. So, because I only need to meditate 4
Yeah,
hours, so
yeah.
I'd be awake.
Yeah.
So you.
Because this is
But I would want to sneakily.
This is on hour 5.
Sneakily see if I could see where this thing was.
Are you like using the?
Yeah, but my sneaky style would be like putting the lantern one place and then sneaking around.
Okay. Why don't you do a stealth?
Okay.
Okay, so I still don't know what's going on.
That is gonna be a 24.
Oh, you're sneaky.
I'm a bad sneaky.
Yeah. So as you're looking out there, you can see that there looks like a bear.
Oh.
With goggles. Oop, I'm not there.
Just a bear?
Just
Or
a bear.
Just,
Just a regular looking
just
bear.
a bear. Well, too bad I can't talk to him. Lord knows I would.
And I don't know you're out there doing that
No.
because I'm just meditating. Maybe I'll make a perception check to see if I notice that she's sneaking around or something,
Sure. Well, no, because she's doing real sneaky.
I'm really fucking sneaky.
or that she like became interested in something before she disappeared.
I
Exaggerated.
would I be able to do? Can I do? Can you do? I would want to like. Can you insight a bear? Like, what's this bear up to? Is that a regular bear? Is he just hunting? Is he just looking for food? Or is there something suspicious about this bear? I want to keep an eye on the bear to see if he's gonna get closer to the camp or if he's just looking for food.
It's sniffing around. It looks like it's going more towards the camp.
Can I,
And actually, why don't you do another perception check?
oh yeah, it's gonna be, it's 22.
Alright, so with your incredible senses, you can hear something similar farther away from that as well.
Okay. So there's some
And
bears.
it's kind of near the camp, a little bit farther away than this current bear is. But not, so if the camp is here, the bear is here, it's not over here, the other sound's not over here, it's over here.
Okay, so they're like
Yeah.
equidistantly coming to the camp. Okay, then I will. I don't have a lot of awesome things to do to help other than go back and wake somebody up.
I want to see what season I'm in. Number 3.
Fall.
Fall. Then that's the normal one.
Hey.
Hey, I get to be normal for a while.
How far away from me would this bear be?
The one you're probably 30 feet away from it.
Okay. I can't throw it very far. So I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna sneak my way back to the hut.
Sure. Why don't you roll another stealth check?
Stealthy McStealth. Oh, that's gonna be a 27.
Yep, I'm wide awake, but I don't know anything about it.
Super sneaky.
She's been on a roll.
Yeah.
The mist doesn't even move out of your way.
No.
Yeah.
Soundless. Soundless.
So sneaky.
Um,
Very sneaky. Very sneaky.
so I'm probably gonna. I would wake up Bo, who's about to be on their watch, be like, we seem to have some bears.
Okay.
None with goggles that I can tell, but I'm not sure. At least 2 coming toward the camp.
Should we fight them? Check them for goggles, or?
I did. The one I saw didn't have goggles, but the other is coming. I don't. I mean,
You think I have time to cast Speak with Animals again?
you might. I think they're just got a few feet.
All right,
Try.
I'll start.
You're gonna.
Start ritual casting Speak with Animals.
All right. So you start ritual casting Speak with Animals. So when you do that, you guys hear a bunch of twigs snap.
Oh,
Well, if
Wake us up, wake us up.
from
I'll wake
another
people
direction.
up if he's doing stuff, and then I'll notice it and I'll wake people up.
All right. So
we seem to have some bears coming our way.
yeah, you have a couple
Bears.
of bears.
At least 2. None with goggles that I could see.
Well,
so
they
far.
could be friendly, or perhaps they know where a bear with goggles might be.
Bo is starting to try to cast his stuff to speak with animals. If we can
So are we awake now?
buy
Yeah, I'll
some
wake you two up.
time.
Yeah.
Okay. And do we know what's going on?
Bears.
Guys,
bears.
there's bears sneaking up on our camp.
The bears.
Yeah, there's bears. You can hear them circling the camp.
I see Bo is taking too long, and you see me kind of snap my finger and touch my throat as I cast Speak with Animals on myself. And I walk out.
All right.
And I'm going to attempt to speak to these bears.
All right. You speak to the bear, and as you walk out and you attempt to speak to the bear, you can already hear the bear talking, going, "Which way did they want us to go?" He wants us to go over there. That's what you hear the bear say.
And I call out, "Greetings, friend." Oh, wait, I would have to do it telepathically. So telepathically, I reach out and I say, "Greetings, friend."
Do you need to see them? Do you have to line of sight?
For telepathy,
Yeah.
I will tell you in a second.
Hello, I'm in your brain.
Yeah.
Well, I know what I think that
Uh,
means, but I'm not aware of it, so I'm not going to comment on it.
I will tell
That's
you
the ritual
in a
casting.
second.
But I saw him walk out there. But yeah, I'm just watching him. being careful.
I can speak telepathically to any creature you can see within 60 feet.
Okay, so you have to have visual line of sight.
Yeah,
All right. So you're going to be line of sight of him?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
You did.
All right.
You did.
Let's set up the encampment.
Oh, but walking out, I would, we can't see anything, right, because it's misty?
No, you can see. It's just you can't see very well.
Some 3D objects.
And you said it's like
Sure.
a fog?
Yes, it's a mist.
It's a mist.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm
Lumps.
gonna. So as I walk out,
Sounds good to me.
I can hear them speaking, but I'm not quite sure where they are.
Yes.
So I'm going to instinctually throw my hands up, and I'm going to cast Destroy Water,
Okay.
which I can destroy fog in a 30-foot cube within range.
Okay, so you're gonna destroy the water in front of you to clear a path. So you
In
can
a
see it?
30-foot cube, yeah. So basically around where the hut is.
Oh, around the hut.
Yeah.
Hut. Mud hut.
So, you know what's happening.
Why don't you put everybody in the encampment?
Yeah. You never told me what you heard, so I won't tell you what I think is happening. But I'll write it on a piece of paper so I can Chris Angel it later.
Be like, this is. I knew
Maybe
it.
a washed-up magician. Oh.
Hey.
He's my cousin.
I'll be
Wherever-
watching out for you.
All right. So how's this earthen hut shaped?
I guess it could be one of those lumps.
Like a earthen igloo.
Could be one of those
So an
large
earthen
lumps.
igloo. Let's take the lumps off then, because we need to be able to fit all the minis in this earthen thing. And let's say it's like this. But this is the entrance. Okay, so you're out there, and then
So yeah, I walk out. I see. Oh, I can hear, but I can't see.
okay, so you hear something over here, let's say, and then you get rid of part of the fog. So how much are you getting rid of?
30-foot cube.
It's big
That is very big.
for
So in the area where I heard the noise.
Is that create and destroy water?
Yes.
Wow.
I can alternately destroy fog in a 30-foot cube.
Hot. Useful.
That's 30-foot cube, right? All right, so you can see the bear right there.
Mhm.
And what do
I
you
swear.
Do you I have a dire bear figurine.
Yeah, sure, that sounds good.
Yeah. Only one, but I got a giant toe.
That's perfect.
Oh, and I keep forgetting. So the mastiff is with me.
Okay.
It just follows me.
All right. Do you have a figure or something for me?
I guess I could use this for now.
I got your mastiff.
Oh, you
He's
got
gonna
it?
have two heads. That's all.
That's okay.
Be a death dog.
Cool.
Mastiff. Your mastiff's gonna die, bro.
Cool.
It's been lucky so far.
Cool.
Wow, you do have a bear.
Yeah.
All right, so you see the bear and you telepathically.
I telepathically speak to it.
Okay.
Hey, buddy, how are
Hey,
you?
greetings, friend.
He says hello there.
Would you like some honey?
And then you can hear him kind of. All you guys can hear. And you can hear a snap coming from this side.
Okay. And
Twigs.
I'll tell the telepathically tell the mastiff to be on the lookout on that side.
Okay.
So for me, I am after the effects of a long rest. So I won't get any of my spell slots back until I get another long rest. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's either before the long rest
Yeah.
where I don't have any hit points,
Yeah.
but I can use my spells to get my spell slots
Yeah.
back.
Well, you're after because it's already hour 5.
Yeah, okay. So maybe conserve my spells. All right.
And then yeah. So once I see the bear, I also I turn and look at you. And
And it's just kind of looking at you.
and I quickly tell you telepathically, like, there's the bear over there.
What else did you hear it say or do?
and you can hear snapping coming from.
Cool. Is the long rest completed?
No. You're at hour 5.
For me, it is, which is actually bad because any spells I use, I won't get back. But at least my hit points are full.
Anyway, so I talked to the bear. I said, "Oh, perhaps there's something we can help you find."
Says, sure. And it's gonna get closer to you.
I would. I would, as soon as Mears went out of the hut, I would want to climb out and probably try to get on top of the hut. Can I get on top of the hut and hide?
Sure, you can climb on top.
Yeah.
So okay, so you're on top of the hut now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any vertical things.
I'm just imagining you on top of.
Okay, so as you go up there, that's where it's foggier.
Yeah.
So as you get on top,
Yeah.
you can't see anything anymore.
Yeah. Oh, right. Visibility up there.
Your mastiff can tell that there is a creature right here.
Okay. Yeah. So I ask it if it's looking for something.
It says yes. It's looking for food.
Oh, well, maybe I can help with that. And then I reach in. I still got 5 good berries left. So I reach in and I just offer it to him.
Okay.
Just walk up.
He starts walking towards you. All right.
Did you tell me?
This
Did you
is
tell me
gonna
what
be
it said
bad.
yet? What you heard?
Yeah, I would have quickly said he's looking for something. And then you see me walk.
Okay, so when
What
you do
specifically did he
that,
say?
right here,
Yeah.
as you're walking up to him, you can see a very big bear who's got a sword in his hand and goggles.
Okay. So as I'm holding the berry out and I see this out of the corner of my eye. And then I look back at you, Aoife. Aoife, it's him, it's him, it's him.
I'm gonna tell everybody. The bear with goggles is outside the hut.
You can hear right at the base, right here, something sniffing around.
Oh.
I'm just gonna pretend like I don't notice the goggle bear and I'm still
Alright.
offering the
I'm gonna go for it.
You're gonna go for
I'm going to
roll initiative.
well, yeah, I'm gonna bonus action blade song.
Alright.
It's from inside the hut
We'll
before
roll
initiative starts. There's no reason I wouldn't be able to do it
That's-
before initiative.
Yeah, we'll roll initiative.
Yeah. I'm gonna bonus action blade song.
Sure.
Everybody roll initiative?
Everybody roll initiative.
God damn it.
So I start undulating sensuously in a mud hut surrounded by fog. Oh, that's alright.
17 for Mears.
17 also.
15.
I got a 7. I'll be on top of this hut.
There you go.
Hugh.
I can't find my. Oh, there it is. I got a 9.
And
15. Is huge 5x5 or 4x4 or 3x3?
huge is 3x3.
If I transform into a giant ape, it'll be a Quetzalcoatlus. Look at this Quetzalcoatlus. Look at this thing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I guess I'm spoilering you some shit. You should put that in your prehistoric number 2.
It might happen.
Yeah.
The pterodons were supposed to pick up the smaller party members, but they died too fast.
Yeah, those pterodons were killable.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Tastes like chicken.
We're coming up on 10:05. Is everybody okay with a combat? Taking a combat length?
Mm-hmm.
Feeling nighty?
I'm okay.
It's up to.
It's up to you guys.
I'm good.
I'll stick around. All right, so it's going to be Mears and Bo first.
Okay. I'm going to still,
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to be friendly to this bear. Like,
The
oh yeah.
bear's sniffing it. Are you going to move forward, or are you just going to stay there?
I'll just stay.
Okay, so you're going to stay there for 6 seconds. All right. Bo, what you doing?
Take the dog.
Ethan told me that the goggle bear is out there. I think Bo has been very impressed and kind of happy about meeting so many other large creatures. So I think he wants to impress that king and Adric. So I'm gonna rage and see if I can just run out there and fight it.
All right.
Just a
just gonna-
raging guard comes running out of a cave.
Yeah.
So 1, 2. You're out of it on 2.
You're going for Goggle Boy?
Goggle boy.
Does he see it when he takes 2 steps out?
Yeah, I'll say you can, sure.
Okay.
You see him, he's standing there. He's just standing there. He's got a big sword in his hand. And he's kind of...
Alright, I go straight up to him
All
and
right.
just attack.
All right. Go for it.
1, 2, 3.
This will be reckless attacks.
Yep.
So they're advantage, but you get advantage.
I was trying to feed it.
That's a cute phrase.
15, and this is
Let me ask him why the king wasn't dead.
15. Plus 3 plus 2. That's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Hit, okay.
So we have heard, seen, or sensed 5 total creatures.
Yes. Once they get close, their breathing's quite loud, and everything else is
So that first one is 5, 4, plus 2 from raging. 9 and 4, 13 damage.
What kind of weapon are you using?
A maul.
Is it magical?
It is not magical.
Is it made of iron?
I know
No, I
exactly.
think it's an all wooden maul.
Yeah, I know exactly what he has.
Oh, okay.
13 for the first
I'm just
one.
checking to make sure.
Okay.
That's what it is.
And the second one is a 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
That is a 2 and a 1. That's 3 plus 4. 7 damage on the second one.
All right. So you're like, bam, you hit him, and you're like, bam, you hit him again, and the first one kind of goes thud, and the second one kind of just like looks at you, and then you can see the bear slowly open his mouth with a really big grin on his face. All right, it is Jake and the werebears go. We can roll off if you want.
You can go.
All right.
I'm in a hut.
All right.
I want more information.
Sure.
Jake and the Werebears sounds like a great band.
Doesn't it?
It's a good 80s TV show.
All right, he's gonna hit you. He's gonna attack you twice. On this. Oh wait, no, he gets advantage because you did reckless attack.
Yep.
What's your AC again?
17.
Okay, yeah, that's usually second look at 22 damage.
22 damage.
He picks up his sword. He just does a couple slashes right across you.
Is this bludgeoning or piercing?
It is slashing.
Slashing. Okay, then I take half damage.
Yeah, you do. And it's Jake. It's your go, man.
YOLO. I'm blade singing, so that's good. So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3. Step out of the hut, and then cast polymorph on myself.
All right.
Whoa.
T-Rex time? Do you have a T-Rex
Nope.
mini?
Because I do have a
grade
T-Rex. I do have a
grade
T-Rex
eight.
mini.
You're doing the giant ape. Right?
But I'm level 7, so
You're not big enough. Yet.
I'm going to turn to a giant ape, which this Quetzalcoatlus mini will be.
That's a cool mini.
Yes.
Whoa.
Nice.
And
Look how obnoxiously long this neck is.
yeah, it's an awkward neck. So
Giraffe bird.
Okay, I gotta remember your ape, not dino. Okay.
yeah, 40. So I should be able to get over to that bear, right? Step over my friends, basically.
I'm considered small, yeah. You should.
Or I could just go over there before I turn into the thing.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, I'll just go over there before I turn
All
into
right.
it.
That's easy.
So like, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5,
Fergus, we might get
6,
killed by a bear.
7, 8. That's my speed for my blade singing
Yeah,
speed.
'cause it's increased. Yeah.
So I'll get back there.
All right.
And let's see. So that was my action, casting it,
Yep.
and my movement. But I have my bonus action because I was really insistent on blade singing before combat.
And blade singing, I think, is over, right? Once you polymorph.
It's not over, but it has its. Oh, I have telekinetic push as a bonus action.
Can you telekinetic push while you're polymorphed?
Let's find out.
All right. I'm pretty sure you lose all your abilities when you polymorph, and you only have the intelligence of the creature that it changes into.
This spell transforms a creature. Well, I know that your stats get replaced, but I don't know that you lose all your abilities. So let's find out.
This is not wild shape. Wild shape.
The target's game
Do
statistics.
you want help over here?
The target's game
should
statistics,
I go
including
over here
mental
and
ability
take
scores,
care
are
of these
replaced by
dudes?
the statistics of the chosen beast. It's just the
I
statistics
mean,
are
you stepped
replaced by the
out,
statistics.
You'd see me just calmly offering food to a regular-looking bear, but then you'd see Bo, and now a big ape attacking.
The creature is limited in the
The big bear.
actions
It's
it
up
can
to you.
perform by the nature
I
of
was
its new
hoping to-
form, and
to
it can't
just convince
speak,
this thing,
cast
like, oh, it's
spells,
okay,
or
we're
take
gonna-
any
we're
other
gonna-
action
Yeah.
that requires hands or speech. Alright, so...
I'm gonna go over here when it's my turn.
Okay.
No bonus actions on this ape. I don't even know if I could have. I guess I could have made a push somebody before I turned. All right. Oh, and then my familiar will fly out and take the help action on the goggle bear, so that Mears will have advantage. And fly up a little bit and be like, here, up.
And
Are
that's
these-
gonna,
are these
I'm going to tell you right now,
Mm-hmm.
that's the last time you can use your familiar. Because I'm going to assume it happened before you transformed.
Okay, but I get the last part, but why wouldn't the familiar work?
You wouldn't be controlling the familiar if you can't
Cast
do it as a
spells.
polymorph.
Okay. I've never cast polymorph before.
Okay.
So yeah, she gives you advantage, and then she's just hanging out in the air,
All right.
being cute, being a cockatiel.
I felt extra calm.
Cute.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to do the warding. Wait, stand by. It's the channel divinity. It's the flare thingy.
Wow. The internet's telling me I should have cast polymorph on my familiar.
That's actually probably very accurate.
What?
That's very accurate.
Yeah, I've learned this for next time.
Radiance of Dawn.
Okay.
So everything in a 30 feet within 30 feet So I think there's 3 of them. 1, 2, 10, 15, 20, 25. I don't know if I reach that one or not.
We'll see you can.
And so I do 2 die 10 plus 7.
Is it everything?
It's a con 16.
Is it everything?
What do you mean?
Like me?
Is it like a
and
fireball?
No.
Or-
It's
just
just
targeting.
my enemies.
Okay, that's what I'm checking.
It dispels darkness, and all enemies take radiant
Okay.
damage.
All right. I just want to make sure.
And so the saving throw is con 16, and I do
Con
2.
16.
I do 2 10 plus 7. Ooh, 10, 18, 25 points of damage. If they save, they take half, I believe.
It was 15?
25,
Oh, no, the DC.
16.
16. And it was 25 damage?
Yes.
Wow.
Each,
Yeah.
if they fail. Yeah. Wow.
And then half if they save.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, they get hit by all kinds of light. They're burning up.
I like light clerics.
Yeah, light clerks. Tinny, it is your go.
Okay. Would I? Can I see?
You can see everything. It was lit up.
Pew!
And like this big boom of light everywhere and burning these bears.
Okay.
Do you care if I grab some other large minis for the squares?
Yeah, go for it if you want.
He wants to see them.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind.
Well, I know.
You can't look at that.
No one. Not for anyone's eyes.
Yep.
That's for Mir's eyes only.
All right, I'm just gonna be an asshole up here. I would like to use. I'm gonna use my psychic whispers just because I'm curious. To talk to what's his face? I'm gonna say in Winsley Death's brain. Say, Winsley Death, tell me, why does the king wish you killed?
I guess you can see him.
Can I see it? I can see it.
He says, I don't know anything about any king, man.
Yeah, man, yeah.
The king wants to kill you for something you've stolen. I'll sneak over here.
Like, I don't know about no king. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you turkeys.
You're inside this.
Well, your dead body is very
Oh, she's on
valuable.
top.
No, I'm on the
You're
roof.
on top. That's
Yeah,
right.
your dead body is very valuable to the king.
What did you possibly do?
Crazy.
I mean, it's only 6 seconds, so that's...
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Do you got anything else you're doing? Is that it?
Yeah, that's about it.
Alright.
That's my I have an action. That was my action.
You
I guess my cunning my bonus action is gonna be to hide again. Like I'm just
Alright.
hiding on the top of this
So we
thing.
got bears all over the place.
Hi.
Got bears.
The bears.
The bears. He'll attack. Nah. He'll stay there.
He's biting the hand that's feeding him.
Yeah.
Or is he?
Or is he? Yeah, that's a good question.
Thank you.
This one. Like that. Sure.
Is that bear wolf climbing on top of the mud hut?
Yeah.
Gonna get you.
But I was hiding and speaking telepathically.
Sure.
But I do smell.
Yeah.
They got smell.
They're gonna do it. So the first one we'll do is on. I guess we'll do Teeny first. Teeny.
I feel like I would hate to have like.
I don't
That's
know.
right.
I don't know if it.
Your namesake.
What's your AC?
Hopefully we don't get killed.
My
this time
AC
for
is
this.
16, but I also have uncanny dodge and
missed. It
evasion.
missed both.
Pew pew.
Yeah. this.
Just a
really
little
high
ghoul up
AC.
there.
Yes, I do.
But he still got hit once. He got hit. It tries to bite you, and it's like biting on your armor, and then it smacks you, and the
Big black
smack is
holes
able to
for
make it.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
take. Well, actually, I'm just going straight. 11.
I take 11.
Yeah. The next one is on the dog. What's the AC of the dog?
What's the AC?
100.
Okay.
It's probably 11.
Alright. If it's 11, how many hit points does it have? Do you remember? Generally?
I'll grab it.
It's going to take 19.
Mastiff.
Where is the dog? Very no.
At the
Oh,
dog.
that's the dog.
Mastiff has AC 12, has HP 5.
Alright, it's
Bye,
very
dog.
dead.
Bye, Mastiff.
Poor little doggy.
That's okay.
It took a hit
Just
for
like
you.
rips it apart and
It does.
throws its head. Let's see what we got. We got the hand that feeds him is going to.
Death dog.
It just sniffs. It goes up. It's like sniffing, and it goes on the whole hand.
I would hate that.
Let's see. It tries to anyway. Your AC. It's 15. Oh, so both can hit. Okay. So it's going to be 19 damage.
Yikes.
I think that's all the bears.
My feathers.
The bears. It is
Oh, my feathers.
Mir and Bo's turn. Whichever wants to go first.
You want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
It bit you, and you're like, "Screw this thing."
It bit me, so it still ate the good berry.
Yeah.
So instinctually I poof in a puff of black misty smoke as I misty step.
All right.
Let's see, what is that? 30 feet?
30 feet.
Yeah.
6.
So am I here? I reappear here, and I get to use this for the first time. I'm going to activate my shadow
Yes.
form.
Okay.
So you guys can't see because now I'm in the fog, but I just become completely silhouetted in black. If you could see me, you would just see a black mass.
Whoa.
So that's my bonus action. That would be my action. Okay, I guess that's it.
Okay. Bo.
Ifar, are you sure swords are bad?
I'm a giant ape.
I think I should roll for it then. Evens, I'm gonna take that as a yes. Odds, I'm gonna take it as a no. That is even. So I'm gonna keep using my maul.
Oh no!
You were gonna pick up the cursed sword again?
No,
the cursed
I have
sword's
the
good.
Magician's Judge.
Ah.
He's got another sword. He just
That's
thinks
a
all
natural
swords
20.
are bad.
Magician's judge.
And
Yes.
the second one.
He got like a really. The Magician's Judge is even better than the other one. Anyway.
Yes. That's a 20 and a
These
15.
DMs gave you guys so much stuff, man.
So many.
But the damage doesn't really matter, does it?
How much did you roll?
For the damage?
Yeah.
I rolled 12 for the first one, 6 plus 1, plus 4, 14 for the second. And those were normal attacks.
Okay. Yeah. You hear him a couple more times, and he doesn't seem very fazed by them. Is now.
Are we getting the impression that he's resistant to non-magical damage? Is it flavor?
You specifically are an animal, so you have no idea at this point.
Yeah, but is this the flavor of he's super strong and he doesn't care, or is he noticing? Are these people noticing that their weapons
There's only
aren't doing
one
anything?
person that's even attacked him so far.
Mhm.
Would I notice?
Would you can't tell. You can't tell.
Okay.
Needs silver.
So.
It's a werebear.
Yeah. I don't think Bo knows that though.
So he might. It's us two, so you want to let him go first? Or you go?
I'll go first this time.
Yeah, go for it.
since I'm not going to be in this form for very long, I was thinking my blade singing bonus to Constitution would help with the concentration saves.
No.
But at least he's got a +4.
Yeah, it's. You usually use it on, like your familiar, or you use it on your other party members.
Now, if I get resilient con feat, that would carry over to give me proficiency in con in the animal. Okay. All right. So
you're basically basically taking your character sheet, putting it face down, and just using the stat block.
Cool. Well, I'm looking at it. So this is a big white-haired ape, like in like George, in the Rampage movie. So peach-colored chest, and then all of this white hair on him, and he's just like, ah!
And he's massive. He's huge.
Yeah, I'm huge, and for some reason I'm male. I polymorphed into a male, so I was like, ah! And then this ape just starts trying to double fist pound this goggled bear.
Yeah. Do it.
So that's 22 to hit.
All right.
And 10, 20, 26 on the first hit, and just slamming on this bear. Does he seem to be perturbed by the 26 damage bludgeoning hit?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. That's bad. That's an 11.
Oh yeah. No. Wait. Yeah, that misses. Sorry.
And the ape is just like, ah! And pass.
All right. You use Restless to attack, right?
No.
Oh, you didn't that time. All right. So he's going to attack normally. With his sword. No crit fail.
Hello.
The other one will hit. You'll take 11, and so half is 5. It's now Hugh's turn.
I'm gonna reach out and touch this thing right here
All right.
and do inflict wounds.
Sounds good.
So I need to hit. Ooh, son of a biscuit. It's a nat 20.
Nat 20, yeah.
And then I do 3 die 10s of damage. 14 points of damage to this one.
All right.
To Frog Bear.
To Frog Bear.
Frog bear.
He's it's you hit, you're just like damage for you, and it's like
Dude,
that's it.
Did you inflict wounds him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Julie.
It's a first level spell. I don't have
All
my
right.
all my normal good stuff. I'm out of spell slots.
I am going to raise my hand in front of my friend and try to psychic blade him in the face.
All right.
Let's see. Nope. That's gonna be a 8.
Yeah.
No, but I'm gonna try it again. Jesus. Nope. That's a 13.
It's a bear. So.
13 will hit.
Yay! So that's my second psychic blade, which is just gonna be. It's not gonna be a lot, but it's gonna be for 1 point of psychic damage. Wait, do I get to add my? Nope.
Are you
No.
serious? What point?
That's it.
All
It's
right.
like a little spark.
Are you ranged attacking that guy in front of you?
No. That my psychic blade is my first one. I get a 1d6 plus the ability modifier, but the second attack that I do, you only get a 1d. Oh, you only get a 1d4.
for your bonus attack.
I know. I'm just concerned that you might be doing ranged attacks.
No, I think Psychic Blades you can use both ways.
No, I just yeah, it has you can do anything you want up to 60 feet. I mean it's like
Yeah, I got it. I got it. I'm reading it.
I just rolled like
Is that everything?
Shite.
Do you want to do anything else?
Well, after you attack, I use that as my bonus action. Please refresh my memory.
She does get to add the modifier though.
Oh, I do get the modifier?
It says you make a melee or ranged attack with a second Psychic Blade as a bonus action on the same turn, provided your other hand is free to create it. The damage die of this bonus attack is 1d4 instead of 1d6. So that's not the two-handed fighting thing. That's you get to add your modifier.
But I still get to add my... Okay, so then it would be 5 points of
It
damage.
says you can make a melee attack as a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Then it would be 5 if I get to add my modifier. And with cunning, does cunning action but
Cunning
that
action is
counted
your
as
bonus
my bonus
action,
action, so I already used my bonus action to hit again. So I got nothing.
All right.
I have 6, 7, 8.
Bear's
Okay.
turn.
Do you need some?
I might need a bar.
Piece of cake, man.
I'll let you know that.
So normally a wizard would cast Polymorph on you or you, but Aoife is a bladesinger and she likes the fun of wading into battle and
Makes a
doing
lot
it.
of sense.
But I did think I would have some extra con
Yeah.
ability to keep my concentration. Alright. Con plus 4 is alright.
Let's see. So, run this on bow. Bow your AC.
17.
Take 19. 4. So that's so you take 8. No, 9. You take 9.
Okay.
We'll do David. David, you get attacked by both bears. And you only hit once. You take 11. And I think Julie's the only person scheduled. Julie gets hit once for 8.
Better get out of there, rogue.
And it is Mirrors and Bows go.
Do some damage, Mears.
Okay. So,
Let's see what that shadow form's about.
so from let's see. That's good. Okay. So from here, see, I'm going to reach in. I'm going to pick off one of my fireballs.
Oh,
necklace
wow.
of fireballs.
Okay.
And blow me up.
And no, I'm going to do a 20-foot thingy here. So
Hit the two
just
bears?
bow.
Oh, you're gonna try and hit the one bear?
Just this one here.
Yeah, okay.
You don't want to do it here? You hit both bears? Oh, you got bow.
I
Get
did
one
bow
bear.
and you. So yeah.
Okay.
So now if I can
Bow
borrow
does have advantage
6
on
of your.
dex checks. You get things you can see.
So sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, you could include bow and hit both of them.
Dex save.
Takes
Bow
half
don't mind.
He
damage.
failed his dex
I
save.
could, but
Bow has advantage on dex checks. Does
what do you think, Bo?
mind?
I'm good with it.
Don't hit
Okay.
me because if you knock me out of concentration, it sucks.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to do that.
But if
So
you,
I'm just going after the one bear.
you can kill
You're just
both.
gonna have to walk. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he failed to save. So.
Okay. So 8d6.
Straight up.
Blow him up.
Nice.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm not too good with the maths.
So was that a necklace of fireballs?
It is. You gave it to me.
Yeah.
25 points of fire damage.
Oh, he's hurting.
Hurting for certain.
Yeah. He went from nothing to in pain. A lot of pain.
So this
It's
little,
like singed.
little glass bead goes flying.
Fur's
No.
all burned. Bo, you can smell
How many
burned
beads you
fur
got left?
next to you. It's a horrible smell.
Thank you.
But it's your go.
How many beads left?
I've got 2 left.
Okay. Sexy.
I think Bo
Okay.
at this point would be annoyed at the hammer not working, so I think he'd pull out the Magician's Judge.
the magician's judge.
I'll try to attack with that.
I don't remember what it does, but I bet.
I know what it
I
does.
bet it's an actual thing.
It is an actual thing.
13.
Ah, the Critical Role wiki.
Yep. Stupidly strong.
18 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. 4 plus 2 plus 4 is 10 damage.
All right.
And that's a natural 1 on the second one, so that's it.
You've been able to cast Dispel Magic anytime you want this whole time?
I did it once.
What'd you cast it on?
Is
Don't
it a tune
remember.
item? Isn't it? I don't remember if it's a tune item or not.
It doesn't say attunement on this wiki dot, but
I'd have to look it up. Anyway, there's multiple versions on wikis. They're not the same.
Oh, really quick.
Go in. Yes.
It says taking it off and throwing it is one action.
Yes.
So
do you have a bonus action you want to do?
yeah, I'm gonna summon my Umbral Arrow.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's it.
Jake, you want to go first, or do you want to let him go first?
I'm gonna go.
Go for it now.
Whack that puppy.
Yeah, so this ape is really frustrated about missing one of the 2 hits and really wants to do 50 damage in one turn, so starts beating on its chest and roaring, but with an Irish accent. It's like, arr, arr, arr.
Sounds like a pirate.
Yeah, and tries to double fist the bear again, and that'll hit. That's a 23. That's 16, 17, 18, 24 damage on the first hit. And double hitting again. That's a 19 to hit.
Alright.
And that's 15. That's 21. That's 27 more.
Alright. 27.
That was
That's
over
51.
That was over 50 in one hit or one
That's
attack.
51. The ape just pounds on the. Does it hurt the bear?
It looks like it's hurting him.
Does it really look like it's hurting
It looked
him?
like it's hurting him.
Yeah.
You're like, this is hurting him, and then when you, as soon as you stop and it looks at you, you can see like any scratches on it and stuff start healing.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm just pounding on this bear,
Yep.
and hopefully there's some blood and bone flying before he fixes up. I'm just like,
Let's
Pass.
see, he'll do again. Bow especially because he has a fancy sword out now.
It's gonna do the
he's gonna miss twice. I think.
Battle Master action, disarm, take your sword.
He misses twice. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. Disarm. Take it, and then he's gonna fly into the air and come down and shoot laser beams. No. It is Hugh's turn.
I'm gonna Radiance of Dawn again.
Oh wow! Okay.
Dang.
He hasn't slept yet, so.
And so 16 save
16 save.
for the 3 that I see.
Yep, there's 3 of them there.
What the hell happened to
And
my
that's a dex or
con?
con.
4. Shit. 5. 3, 7. 15 points of damage if they don't save.
So
Boom, boom.
This
Boom,
one.
boom, boom.
This one is
Boom. Toast.
keeled over. Yeah, it is
it's
toasted.
Well, at least I got one of them.
yeah.
Dead bear?
Yeah.
Yay! So, Goggle Boy keeps healing up, huh? From
Let's hope we can do damage faster
Only-
than he can heal.
He just needs magical damage. I'm gonna have to put my focus on the other bear or drop concentration.
Oh, Julie, it's you.
Alright, try to light up this guy in front of me again.
Light
That's
him
a
up.
lot better. That's gonna be a 20 bunch, 25 to hit. And that will be 10 points of psychic damage with my pew-pews. Pew!
Oh, that one's it's like.
Alright. Let's try to finish this. Yep, that's gonna be 14, 20 to hit again.
Oh, he's over.
Be like,
He was down to 1.
yeah.
Yay!
Yay! Pew! And it would have been 4. Psst, toasted! Yeah! Surrender, bear! I say psychically to the dude because we can keep communicating for
Oh,
an
and
hour.
it's the other 2 bears that are left. I guess where they're at. So you and those are 2
Yeah,
left.
me and Goggles are psychically connected for 4 hours, so I can hear
It
him
is yours
die.
and both.
What you thinking?
You and then me.
Wait, what?
It's our turn.
It's your turn.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take my shot from here at this guy here
Okay.
with my umbo arrow. Yeah, plus 8. 17 to hit.
Okay.
That's 2d8.
Damn, 2d8. That's good.
That's 13 psychic damage
To which one?
to this bear here.
It's dead.
Okay. So this pitch black arrow shoots through the sky, gets him straight in the head, and boom, he goes down. And just as it falls down, the arrow dissipates in a wisp of black smoke. As I use my bonus action to call it back. Is that considered a spell? Shooting the arrow, or is that?
Is it casting a spell?
So I cast it.
It's a continual spell, so it's not casting another spell. If you want to cast another spell,
Oh, but I mean, because I get 2 arrow shots.
yeah.
So I can cast.
Yeah, you can do it again. You're not casting it. We'll just say it just keeps coming back to you each time.
Okay.
Because of flavor.
Because of flavor. Okay, I'll shoot it at Goggles over there.
All right.
Oops. Same, 17.
That'll hit.
Okay, dokie. Another 8. 5. 10, psychic.
All right.
I'm also going to activate my favored foe ability.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, on a hit, I mark the target as my favorite enemy for a minute.
Yes.
I can increase the damage by 1d4. So, next turn. Cool.
Sounds good.
And I'll stay where I am.
All right, Bo.
That's a 6. 11. Does that hit?
No.
No. Okay. This is another natural 1. That's it.
Okay.
Nat 1.
Jake, you want to go first?
He's blind with rage.
So I think rules is written. The answer is no, but for fun, since I have multi-attack, can I grapple and shove
Grapple and shove.
as a multi-attack? Special attack action grapple, special attack action shove.
You can grapple or you can shove.
All right.
Or you can attack.
That other bear's dead too.
Yeah,
The unicorn bear.
Yep, the bears are going down.
All right. I'm gonna grapple the goggle bear.
All right.
Nice.
Grapple's up there.
Sounds good.
Shit. 11. Waste of it. Oh wait, athletics is 9, so 14. Still bad.
No, you grapple him, and then he like grabs your fingers and he pulls them off.
Oh man.
Ouch.
You're like, holy crap! This bear is strong.
And the ape is just like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so on his turn, he is going to give the 2 of you attacks of opportunity. Bo, you can take an attack of opportunity.
Me?
Yeah, and you, Jake.
My attacks haven't done anything to him. Can I grapple as an attack of opportunity? No.
That's an action.
Alright, I'm gonna hit him just for fun. I hit. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 29.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, that's an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Hey.
I should just go over here and hit that guy since
Alright, did you
non-magical damage is not doing anything that's fair.
So you guys are like, you guys swing at him. You hit him once. Hello. And he just turns tail and he's booking it.
Okay.
So he has moved 80 feet.
Damn.
80 feet?
Yep, it's a bear has 40 feet of movement, and then he took the dash action, so
Oh,
it's
wow.
80 feet. So he's off the board by 60 feet.
Alright.
If he went off that way.
David, there is still a bear on you.
Can I hit him with Scorching Ray with a range of 120 feet?
That's hilarious sounding. Why don't you do a perception check to see if you can actually see him running off? Because remember, it is very foggy.
Oh shit.
Nope.
Well then I will. I don't have any. I'm just gonna attack this bear.
All right.
I'm going to do a Nether Inflict Wounds.
All right.
So hopefully I roll a little better. Nice. 18.
All right. You hit him, and I know how much damage you do. So you can feel you do this, and it's just heart stops, and it just falls over, kind of slumps. Julie, it's your turn.
Well, because I'm still telepathically connected to Goggles and we can communicate for up to a mile away,
Okay.
I'm gonna just say, like, word to the wise, bro, there's I guess it wasn't the king, it was one of the guards are after you as a criminal for stealing something important, so you better watch your back.
Because it's just a sandwich. I don't know why he's so mad.
They want you dead, man, dead! We gave them the option of dead or alive. They wanted you dead. Come back and talk to us if you ever want protection.
Is there anything else you want to do?
No, I'm just sorry.
All right.
I can't shoot at them. Everybody's dead, right?
Mirrors and bow. Is there anything you would like to do?
So he took off and started running.
Yeah. He's 60 feet off the board.
Okay. I'm going to grab the horse patch off of my rope of useful items, throw it down.
All right.
I'm going to hop on this horse and I'm going to chase after him.
All right. Sure.
There's a horse.
So
It's a
you
riding
actually see
horse?
me riding this horse.
I'm gonna jump behind you.
You see a shadowy mass riding a horse.
Here we go. Leon.
Can't believe I missed that grapple. We're gonna have him.
Yeah, I was already going to have him run, and then you went for the grapple, and I was like, wow, that was really good timing on the grapple. And then
The dice.
Riding horse is 60 feet
Yeah,
speed,
they're
so it's
fast.
120 feet dash.
Okay, that's what we're doing.
all right, sounds good. How many feet would that give you?
So I was here. So 60.
All right.
60 more feet off the board.
60
So
more
you
feet.
can catch up to him.
Okay.
Damn, Mears.
So can I.
Are you gonna? How fast do you move?
Same 40 speed, so I can dash 80, and I was
So-
actually closer to the edge than he was.
You guys are gonna go at the same time, so you both go at the same speed. So you'll be chasing, but you're not gonna catch up.
Yeah, I can. Well, no, I mean, I was closer to the edge of the board than he was. So if I go 80
Oh
feet,
yeah. You could catch up. Go for it.
so I'm gonna dash and be engaged with him. You know, I can't grapple as a attack of opportunity, but and my hits aren't going to do anything to him. But I can at least see him,
Yes.
and I'll roar very loudly so that anybody can hear where I am. I can't say anything. I'm an ape, but I'll just be like, try to let everyone know where I am.
The horse goes, and
I'll also go.
Bo gets to go. Yeah, actually, because it's before.
I was right next to him, and I'll
Yeah.
dash to catch up to
What's
him.
your speed?
40.
40. Okay, yeah, you guys can catch up. What we'll do is we will continue this next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's
Because
gonna
we
be
need to
chase.
move the
The
board.
dashing,
Yeah, it's gonna be chase.
Chasing.
the dash off.
Cool.
Next time we'll continue the dash off. Stacy Dash.
We have to
Great
kill him. I
bear
want
escape.
those goggles.
Yeah, I want those bear goggles.
A white ape, a Goliath, and a
Are those
bird
like beer
and a
goggles?
horse.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do some quick checkouts. Raise your hand if you have inspiration.
Inspiration.
That's enough inspiration. So, something you enjoyed about the session, and something you enjoyed that another player did. It's you, Julie.
Hey, well, that was fun. Good getting into it. I always enjoy the absolute chaos of summertime IFA and the near-death experiences it brings. I mean, if it's wild, it's such a. I love that it's just such a detailed and overwhelming world, and in that moment, like that sidebar with Aoife is this, like trying to find our grounding. Like, what are we doing here? Like, what the fuck is happening? And it is just funny how obviously the reality of the game has evolved, where we're this party that got thrown together that did some stuff, but we're not really that connected, and so it just feels so it feels so real inside the game too, of just being like, why, what is happening? But it's tough because it makes it really hard to make decisions, because and especially just personally for my character too is completely is like very chaotic, so it's like nothing is of just really making it up moment to moment of what are we trying to do here. I love the characterization of the king and how terrifying and huge he was, and then and Aoife's like, I'll fight him, you fight him, let's fight him. How about you fight him? Anybody fight him? Just the instant thing. But I have to say the cool thing, there's just so many things. I love the game. I don't want to take all the things. I love the game. I loved mirrors turning into Shadow Man and shadow arrows and riding a fucking horse away.
Fucking cowboy.
But I will give. Wait, who had inspiration? Everybody had inspiration. We don't have to do an inspiration vote. But if I had an inspiration vote, I would give it to Bo for that fucking stellar round of whatever it was called. Rochambeau, Sigma Duke, whatever it was.
Shyla Duke.
Shyla Duke.
Alright, we'll do honorary inspiration vote.
Yeah.
Well, I wrote something down somewhere to shout out. Mir's thought of using the disc to go up the cliff.
Yeah.
I'm walking around with a disc and I keep forgetting about it. And Bo speak light. I don't know what I was referencing.
His giant speaking? Did you say speak?
Bo speak light. I don't know. But what did I enjoy about the session? The king was fun. The whole thing with the people like slamming their swords into the ground, and the idea of trying to ask a question without asking a question was fun. You know, this time we had the challenge of asking a question without asking a question, and last time we had the challenge of lying without lying. And so those little mental hurdles were, like mental puzzles, were really fun. It was fun. Yeah, I don't know what Bo light speak meant, but when Bo talked to the light, when Bo cast speak with animals to talk to the light insect, that was fun, and the characterization of the light insect was fun. Yeah, he'll move eventually.
It's like the dwarf.
And I like the No Sky and Stone clan with their half masks and filed teeth. There's a type of person in the Wheel of Time book series that has filed teeth, and it made me think of that. Some evil Aiel. Pass.
I enjoyed so much about the session. There was something I was thinking about specifically that I'm not remembering anymore. It was, just meeting the No Sky and Stone clan was great. The reluctance of all of us to go to the temple, because we saw one illithid.
We don't.
One's enough.
I guess so. Mir's trying to talk to the bear guy. I thought that was great. Because they were all closing in on us on the battle map.
It was
some
so,
berries.
You want a
so
berry?
clearly bad. Yeah.
Come on over here, bear.
Let me put my hand in your mouth.
And
being friendly is all.
nearly
I know.
doing
Yours
the...
is the best.
I forgot the name of it again. The Shiladuke?
Yeah,
Shiladuke.
just remember Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
That's all I remember the name of it.
Yeah, very nearly winning that Shiladuke.
Oh, man.
all
It
in
was
one
so
go.
close.
It's a fun game. You know, kudos for the inventive game.
I think that's everything. Something I enjoyed about the session. Something I enjoyed that another player did. Yeah, I think that's it. I would, what was it? Not inspiration vote to Jake for the Shiladuke.
Shiladuke.
Oh. I guess I forgot to.
I remember what it was. It was when we were talking to the king, and every time it felt like we weren't really getting his attention, and then Aoife would yell something, and I would feel like, oh no, it's all gonna go bad, and he would just laugh and be entertained by it. I thought that was great.
I'm gonna give my inspiration vote, my faux inspiration vote to Bo for talking to the light and winning the Shia LaBeouf contest. You'll be last.
It's exactly the kind of game that Shia LaBeouf would play.
Just do it.
Yeah, I liked everything. I liked that we see when they kept running into like hippies. They're just chillaxing. Hey man. And then the goggle bear too, like, whoa man. That was cool. Yeah, I really like those faux Goliaths with the idea with the mask, and they're just chillaxing with their pointy teeth. And then
Smoking a cigarette.
Smoking a cigarette, all casual, like all cool. Yeah, and then me trying to convince you, because you were like, oh, this guy will do it. And then me trying to convince you, like, oh yeah, I'll do it if you give me the ring, because that's a fair trade. But you had none of it, so you were like, no, I'll just do it.
Yeah, I'll be a wizard and
that was brave.
fight a battle.
Yeah, that was cool. You almost doing it, then Bo coming and saving the day. On hit. And then, the battle with the bears has been really cool.
Bear battle.
Inspo. I would guess if I give my full one to Hugh. For your crazy
Duh,
divinity spells.
brilliant.
Lighting up all 3 bears.
I forgot about them.
And he did that without his 4th level spell slots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need it. It's a divinity channel or whatever.
Yeah.
Channel divinity. You
sweet.
can do it twice per short rest.
Dang.
It's my favorite channel.
Mm-hmm.
The Divinity channel.
I really like the description of the king and his retainers. It's kind of imposing and colorful, and I like that. Yeah, and I liked Aoife changing into a big old gorilla and pounding it, even though it didn't work so well.
I didn't do a point of damage. I did 51 damage. I didn't do a point of damage.
On the inside.
What's your? You voted for. Who'd you vote for? Did you vote for your honorary inspo?
Yeah, I'll give it to Aoife.
Yay!
I already went.
That's 5. I got 5 check marks.
I went first.
All right, well, it's tied for Bo and Aoife. So, even for you.
What about DM? DM said.
That's a good idea. All right.
It's fun as always. It's always D&D's great. You guys are fantastic players. Very fun to play with. Let's see. It's always one of those. It's an adventure being a DM, where because as you've noticed, I try to leave it very sandboxy, and to see where you guys decide to go. I'll give you hints, and I'll see if there's something that you guys will follow or whatever, or follow up on. Just keep in mind when you're playing. There's so many options as to how you can pursue something. Just think about anything your character can do, they can do. So, which is what D&D's all about. So, if there's questions, maybe there's answers somewhere that you didn't think of yet. But I think just some of the interactions were great with. I think Aoife was so fun with the Shia LaBeouf thing, the Shia LaDuke, and especially yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, let's not even knowing what it is.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Love
of
this
course.
game.
Yeah, fantastic. And Bo with the lamp was very creative. I thought that was interesting that he decided to talk to the lamp. There was a lot of great stuff that you guys did. What else was there? There was one more thing, and I can't remember right now. Oh well. But I guess it'd be between you two for me this session. There was something you did, and I cannot remember it right now, but I know there was something you did this session that I really thought was great too, but I can't remember what it was.
Remembering the disc was pretty good.
That was clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good tactical.
And didn't you use detect thoughts on somebody to get great?
I was trying to
advantage?
figure out what Shia LaDuke was. The guy, when everyone was like, "Yeah, Shia LaDuke." I was just seeing if I can, detect what he was thinking. Like, "Oh yeah, that's my favorite game when you do this, and this."
But yeah, it was fun putting all the things in and seeing where you guys went, and we'll see where you end up next. Because I honestly never know where my players are going to go with stuff. As you can probably tell, this thing is slowly getting thicker and thicker with all the things you can end up doing. So, I'm excited to see what happens next time.
Cool.
Yeah. Next time, the chase.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think Aoife's gonna keep casting polymorph on herself, even though it's so less than optimal. Maybe when it's really important, she's gonna cast it on the familiar.